All right. Well, we have officially launched the brand new Mets Weekly YouTube channel, and tonight we're gonna chill. We're gonna take some questions, maybe some call-ins, and maybe play some games as well. Go unformatted. That's the goal tonight. So, guys, this is gonna be the first time I say this on the new channel, so it's got to be monumental. You guys ready? All right. Welcome to the Mets Weekly Roundtable.
This is Frank Cugino from Frank About Sports.
What's going on, guys? Andrew Acevedo back.
What's going on, everyone? Mets Talk with Hayden is the name.
What is going on, everybody? This is Metsfan from YouTube.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm TonyMetro.
Big Apple Banter Media here with Elias. That's weekly.
Mets Weekly.
Mets Weekly. Mets Weekly.
Mets Weekly.
Welcome to Mets Weekly. All right, now if you are watching on one of our channels, make sure to go click the first link in the description or the link in the pinned comment, and subscribe to our brand new channel. So make sure to put on those post notifications as well for other content that could come out in the future. Now, we're not going to hint anything right now, but let's introduce the members of Mets Weekly. We'll start with Frank About Sports.
Yep, Frank About Sports, as I see it on the channel. Still waiting for the New York Mets to make a decision on who their manager will be. Still waiting on MLB to make a decision when games are going to be played again and when people could be signing into major league contracts. This way I could make more videos, but for the time being, there will be some other stuff coming. Definitely next week I'll have a lot more time, so just be patient. Let's go Mets.
All right, Mets Talk with Hayden.
What's going on, everyone? Mets Talk with Hayden is the name. Raging is the game. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys would like to check me out, that'd be very much appreciated. Live streams, videos on all the great stuff. We've been streaming a lot lately. So if you guys would like that, please feel free to tune into that. Otherwise, let's go Mets.
All right, Andrew Acevedo, a.k.a. The Rhino.
What's going on, guys? Yeah, slacking on sit-down videos. I said I would bring back some prospect content. It's still coming, just kind of maybe wait until after Christmas to bring it all back, but have been streaming more. I have brought back the MLB The Show streams. Those are still going to be pumped out. Maybe Rhino Hour tomorrow talking about Spider-Man No Way Home, and content will be coming back probably after Christmas, I'd say. Then I'll start really pumping them out.
All right, TonyMetro.
What's up, guys? TonyMetro. I've been slacking a little bit myself here. Busy time of year, but hoping to be pumping out more videos. Made a video where I predicted where 5 of the best remaining free agents will land, and I'm going to do another one, second part of it, for 5 more of the top free agents. So be sure to check out the channel, and be sure to subscribe to the new Mets Weekly channel as well.
Yes, sir. All right, Elias.
Yeah, what's going on, everyone? Elias from Big Apple Banter Media here. Mets Jets content, like everyone else, been slacking heavy. Definitely going to have a off-season recap, or at least so far. Stuff about managers, stuff like that. So check me out, Big Apple Banter Media.
Is there someone here who can type what is it?
It's Frank. Every time I do my introduction, Frank types it back and sends it as my message.
That's actually pretty
He's done it each of the last 5 streams.
I haven't realized that. Jeez, that's awesome.
Oh, it's him. Every time. Yeah, and he always has this stupid smile on his face.
It's a transcription. This way, in case he was not listening with audio, they just read the comments.
If you decide you don't want to pursue broadcasting or sports, you could always be a court transcriber.
There you go. I'll write down everything Sandy Austin says. That'll be a lot of fun.
Well,
Frank's looking out for old folk like himself who don't hear too good. That he can just
people
type it
hard
out.
hearing, I got you covered.
All right. Well, I think we'll start this stream reviewing last week's draft, because we kind of didn't get to do any rundown. Now, in case you missed it, we did do a $1,000 fantasy draft last week with 5 teams. It was 6, but then iTalk disconnected after 2 rounds, so we just pushed it to 5 teams. Hayden and Elias were not here for it, and then one of our community celebrities, Zarice, joined the draft because no one here really has experienced a migraine in a while, so we thought why not? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, let's review everybody's team. I'm gonna pull it up here. We can just talk about who won the draft, what was a steal pick, whatever we can do here.
It might be a good thing me and Hayden not doing it because we'll be unbiased critics. We'll give our honest opinion.
Yeah,
we don't
why not?
We don't have a
All
horse
right,
in the race,
so here is what we have here. This graphic is also on our Twitter account. Follow us on Twitter. That's Weekly Show as well. So, I mean, is there anything we can point out here? I mean, other than the obvious.
Well, Tony has a lot of starters for relief pitchers. That's interesting.
Okay.
All right.
I mean,
Granky and the Pens, interesting.
I have a lot of. I think I have a lot of youth on my team, which I like.
Yeah, you went. Yeah.
I have a lot of youth.
Yeah.
Andrew's got the LB Show team.
Well, I went young in the rotation, like young future stars. We got a couple Burns, Alcantara, Webb, Peralta, and then got the vet with Waino. Went star power in the outfield.
Not surprised who has Michael Conforto. Shocker.
Yeah, shocker.
What was he? What did I take him? Fifth round?
You took him like fourth round. Like
nice.
You took him over Bryce Harper. Which,
nice.
Yeah.
I couldn't take him because I think I had like 3
Did you actually?
right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, he took it. Yeah, 'cause I took Harper in like round 5.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, we had a
juniors
lot
are
of
gonna
steals.
We're gonna have a
I
500
really-
percentage.
He's got the
Based on the position players,
Look at it.
I'd say Andrew's got the best team.
Okay.
Is that a shocker to anyone?
And I'm not just being biased.
got
as,
depth.
Former
He's
co-host.
I've
got
got depth. Yeah, I do have depth.
Medal
I
of
do have.
Madness. Yeah, I like India on the bench is tremendous. Like he could play really well. Pete Alonso on the bench.
Last round.
But then I could tell you really put your value into position players because pitching, it's. I mean, it's
Why doesn't
not
went
bad,
young?
it's
Well,
not-
young and I went
not-
young and cheaper in the rotation after Burns.
Who got degrom?
Oh, that was
I
that
talk,
talk, but
That was
oh,
my
Jacob.
talk, but then he disconnected.
So Jacob DeGrom was deleted from the cinematic universe. So
is Rafael
stop asking
Devers.
questions.
I think
And
that
Devers,
one
yep.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love nobody
I'd say
said
the
anything
most
about the.
sneaky
Frank
pick-
got Paul Sewald. That's great.
I mean, hey, he was good last year. That's a good pick.
He's going to
Decent
be good
player,
again. I mean, it's not Mets
I'd say
ball
the most
fuel,
sneaky
so.
pick was probably Zarice. He got Clay Holmes. That was actually pretty really good.
Yeah, I mean, he was decent. Jordan Romano was all right, but everything else was kind of trash.
Aaron Loop, he got.
David
That's
Peterson's
good.
pretty solid.
Dave Peter. Why would you? No. Way better
yeah.
guys.
So, I guess drop in the chat who has the best team. I guess you can do that. But,
I'm
yeah.
not crazy
Yeah.
about Zariz putting O'Neal Cruz, a guy who has yet to play in the
I-
major
yeah,
leagues, as a
yeah.
starter. That's pretty wild to me. His bench is also pretty bad.
Oh, we started him at
I
second.
think he has 2 bench players. Yeah, he has 2
Yeah,
bench players.
Andrew
He has too many
McCutcheon.
relievers, right? What?
Yeah,
Why
he's
is that?
because he's stupid. That's why.
I think he went
yeah.
6-man rotation. That's what I think.
He
That's
probably
okay.
went 9-man
Yeah.
rotation at this point.
No.
But like, yeah, Frank's got the good balance, good defense. He's a good two-way guy. He's got JT, you got Olsen, you got Semyon, Arenado, Baez. He doesn't have a lot of strikeouts. Which is, he does have a lot. I guess Baez strikes out a lot. Olsen strikes out a lot.
I think.
But then,
I
like,
think
you
my
balance it out.
bullpen is massively underrated. In my
I mean, you got
opinion.
Gio
Yeah, so-
Gallegos. You got the most underrated reliever in the game, so makes sense.
So I'd give my vote for best lineup to or position players to Andrew. I'm between Zariz and Tony for pitching stat or starting pitchers.
You don't like my rotation that has the Cy Young winner, and Ohtani, and Woodruff, and Stroman?
Well, you got an overrated. You got a one-year wonder in Robbie Ray. You got
Cy
a
Young.
One-year
quality fight starter in Tyler Malley, and an overrated ace in Otani. So that's why.
MVP Ohtani.
Well, he
Yeah,
had
but he-
almost a
Woodruff-
4 ERA.
because
Woodruff
of
and
his
Stroman were
offense.
top 10
Yeah.
ERAs this year.
The putting the awards and the arguments, man, is just not working for you right now, Frank. I'm telling you.
I know.
And,
But yeah,
and
again,
he sort of won MP more as a position player than a pitcher.
yeah,
I
it's almost 4 ERA. It's pretty bad. So.
mean, DH as well, or
I could have
Again,
been.
the man, yeah, pretty much whoever drafted him could do whatever they wanted with him. That was kind of the rule.
I'd put him
So.
in the outfield. Like,
You could DH
do a
him.
lot of things.
But yeah, again,
unless it's a fantasy draft, you could put Bryce Harper. At
I like
catcher
my
who played in
bullpen
high
a lot.
school.
I mean, Bryce
whatever
was a
you want.
catcher in high school. That is true. But again, I think everybody has a pretty solid team. I think Zariz
won the,
obviously has the worst one, but I think everybody has a pretty solid squad. And
I
went sleeper picks.
Carson,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
shocked you picked. Oh wait, so Perez is not as a catcher.
He's a DH. Yeah, they think of him as a DH.
Yeah, that was emphasis. I should have highlighted the DH.
Maybe.
in that graphic.
They should have been definitely in like a different color.
Just Luis Guillorme. Okay, now I know you're just.
Well, no, that was the last. It was like meme.
That was
Me
the last pick
and
in the
Metsfan memed the last round. I took Pete Alonso the last round. He took
But yeah,
Guillorme's
he's a
last
good
pick.
player. I mean, he's
It's
a
a meme.
starting player.
But it's a meme. Meming is more important.
Who doesn't want Luis Guillorme on their bench?
No, McChicken wasn't drafted.
I
no.
thought he was. I would have
Nah.
took him. I don't
In
know why I
a
was-
fantasy draft, no.
Again, this is a meme.
Yes,
It's okay to meme.
absolutely.
Yeah. You
Absolutely.
took Taylor. I thought you had Taylor Walls at DH. I'm like, then that's all Carlson. Again, he went more. Again, like Mets fan went upside with Walls, with Carlson. I don't believe in Biggio, but there's still a little bit of upside there, I guess. McGill, Loizaga. So you went more young with upside, and then most other guys went just.
I think I have a good. I think
You
I have
went
a
young
good
with
mix
upside,
of
and then you
vets.
had Rich Hill.
And then he has
I
like
think-
Rich Hill. Yeah.
I have a
Here's
good
Rich
mix
Hill.
of vets and like upcoming players. I'd say.
I just like my bullpen. I just wanted guys that just threw hard, and I threw like Trevor Rogers just to deceive everybody. Everybody throws
I'd say
hard, and then you like throw
another.
Trevor.
I'd say
Rogers,
another
but
sneaky
Tyler
pick
Rogers.
was Frank.
Yeah, Tyler
with
Rogers.
Jake McGee. That was a pretty good one.
Well, Jake McGee was solid. I like that one.
I got him
Yeah.
pretty late too. Yeah.
He got him later too. Yeah, and he was more happy
Did
drafting.
you get Arenado in like the 20th round
Yeah,
too?
70, yeah, something like that. Around 7, yeah.
Yeah, because I
Really?
had money left over,
Yeah.
so I might as well just spend it all.
Undrafted free agents. Yeah.
There's a bunch of
I
them.
got
So
this one. I got Baez super late. Too.
You got
I a
Baez
lot of
late,
them I got
yeah.
late. Olsen, I think was.
Who's
like you can tell who plays MLB The Show and who doesn't, because me and Frank's bullpens are so MLB the Diamond MLB The Show cards if I've ever seen one. Frank and Tony a little bit, but he went mostly starters. But then you have the other guys who are just analytics nerds. So
Legend.
I guess that's how you can break it down. So that's all I got to really say.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see that.
I don't know if I take. Did I take analytical sweethearts? I don't even know.
I mean, you took Richard Blyer, you took
Or Drew
McGill,
Smith.
you took Drew Smith was a spite meme.
Drew
pick.
Smith isn't the
Oh
biggest
no, dude, get
analytical
outta here.
sweetheart.
You didn't even
Reese
spend any
has
money
two
either. You
guys
guys
on
had
his
$1,000 to spend.
Yeah, so again, like, and I love how
Wait, so-
the two analytics guys have like the most money to spend. We got me and Frank out here. Just
Yeah.
$1,000.
Yeah,
spent
the
$1,000.
analytic teams, dude.
I
The
mean, I don't know if
Giants,
it's Moneyball, but like
That's the Eddie Olsen draft.
That's definitely
Oh,
the same.
yeah.
Alderson draft.
But yeah, so.
100%.
Again, leave in the chat who do you guys think have the best teams, and I'll do
Yeah.
it. I guess maybe before Christmas I will do an MLB The Show simulation with all 5 teams.
We'll
I'll do that as a
also at the end
stream,
of
but-
next year, the end of this season, if they have one, we'll
do
combine
it,
all
yeah.
of these guys and see who has like the most
the highest WAR.
accumulated F4. We'll
Thank
do
you.
that
Do this
too.
again, and I wish there was like a way where you could play fantasy baseball like best ball, where you don't have to like set your lineup every day and whatnot. Where it's just like you just put your team and whatnot. Because I hate having to check it like every day.
Oh yeah, well there's some. I think on Yahoo, I think you can just like set it for the week or something. I don't know.
All right.
Play on ESPN. So there you go.
Andrew gets my vote. Out loud.
All right.
Nasty.
Well, I think we had if you guys
Carson
have
loses by a mile.
yeah, I think we have if there's any questions that you guys want to ask in the chat right now, let us know. I've been seeing a lot of questions about the manager situation. I know that's the more current thing right now, but I think we've already like discussed this as many times as we can. I mean, there's any like details that we have like I mean, Frank, there was something you said about something you had like
Yeah,
earlier,
it's
right?
about that. Matt Quatar interviewed today, and Sandy Alderson likes him. The Mets were impressed with the interview.
Yeah, makes
So
sense.
I think the Mets are just find themselves in a situation where we talked about on the last one where we know that Scherzer likes Buck Showalter, but Lindor likes Espada. So you have all these different people giving their input on what managers they like, and it's like we know that Billy Eppler probably gets final say, but just the fact that you have all these different voices that kind of have a say in it, I think it's making it interesting for the Mets. Like Buck Showalter is the favorite. I understand why, but again, I think if you're looking long term, those other two candidates aren't bad either.
Should we
I
just go
mean,
around out of the three of them? Who is your favorite, or who you want the Mets to hire?
Who's yeah, I guess like rank them top 3. I mean,
Yeah. For me,
I mean-
like 1 to 3, Espada,
Yeah.
the Rays guy, and then Buck. I want no part of him. Anyone but Buck. Hashtag.
Anyone but Buck. Yeah.
Is Buck like a
Didn't Buck go like
what's
49
like the
in
extreme
last year?
like negative thing about Buck? Like, is there like anything that's like
The Zach Britton game. That's what
Well,
everyone brings
no,
up.
Yeah.
Zach Britton game?
it's not just the Zach Byrne game. It's like he was with the Yankees. The Yankees were good. He definitely improved them. As soon as he left, the Yankees won World Series. Arizona Diamondbacks turned into a good team. As soon as he left, won the World Series. It's just like it's a weird coincidence.
So set it up. I'll take.
So he was
It's
kind of
always
like
been
Billy
right,
Martin,
like the way he
where,
performed
like,
in the postseason. It's just
so it's like Billy Martin, where like he'd come in, like clean up everything, and then leave, and they would win. Like
which is
what he
what
did with
he's
the
going to do
A's.
anyway. I don't see he's not going to be the Mets manager for 10 years, 15 years. Like
And
even
here's
if he
the
was
thing, too.
amazing, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, and here's the thing too: who's the last manager to win a World Series who was on his second team or wasn't a first-time guy? Joe Madden.
I
It's been a
mean,
while.
And the Angels hired him because he was an experienced manager. How's that working out? Like, I understand the fear of a rookie manager, but Brian Sticker, as old as he was, it was his first
I don't
time.
think the Angels hired Joe Madden. I think it was just
That was already Moreno.
it was Artie Moreno.
Yeah.
Like he just stepped in and was
F-Dog
like,
had
no,
no part of it.
I want
Epdog wanted Osmus,
Yeah.
but then what's it called went over his head and signed Madden.
Well, they fired off.
And the thing is that, like, this is one of the things I want to talk about with the rookie managers is that Espada and Quintara, they've been coaching for a while now, like since the early 2000s, and every good manager was a rookie at one point.
Exactly. At some
So,
point,
like,
that's the
even
argument I always
Buck
bring up.
Showalter at one point was a rookie. I mean, everybody, no matter what manager you want to bring up, they were all rookies at one point in time. So,
Yeah,
again,
I mean,
I always want to
understand
see
that.
the Mets
like
find that, like, next guy. And there's just the past
Long-term
candidates
guy.
have not been
I understand that, but like when I look at it is that this team's not really relatively young. Like your youngest guy is
They're
probably
middle
like,
aged.
they're middle aged,
Yeah.
so maybe they need somebody to. And I mean everybody that was there was a lack of leadership last year. I mean that was obvious. So it's like, what is what are they gonna try to do? And that's we'll see what they try. I mean there's these three guys. They have very different like styles and different approaches. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with Buck Showalter if they pick him. Kataro. If I'm wow, so surprised that Sandy likes him.
Yeah.
Wow,
crazy. Oh,
So Osmus didn't get a second interview.
No, he's only in the first one.
he's not.
Thank the baseball gods. Thank you.
Like how I see it,
Want
well,
no part of them.
Yeah.
yeah. Like how I see it with Buck. Like Buck's here to manage these guys. The next guy is going to manage those guys. That's how I see
Yeah.
it. So you're going to play like, this core. You need to get a veteran manager because the veteran core. But then the next manager will be managing that core. That's just how I see it. Like
that's kind of what they're seeing, and I've said that multiple times where you have you had Luis Rojas probably was the best guy to bring in after Terry Collins and not after Mickey Callaway. I mean, and after the whole, he was a panic button move, obviously, but like he was the guy to probably bring in after Terry Collins when you had a lot of the young guys coming up and you had a lot of that, but he wasn't hired and Mickey Callaway came in and, end of story, I guess. But like, I don't know what they're going to try to do. And it's,
And
Hayden,
the
you've
thing
been a
is-
little silent. Is there any way that you would rank these candidates?
Yeah, well, I know you guys are probably not going to like me after this, but I actually have Showalter as my number one pick. If you guys have been tuning into my streams, I've actually started to gain some more positivity and lashing towards Showalter. Listen, regardless of experience, I think experience is something to be very important. I don't think you should just choose a guy because he was experienced out of everyone else, but the Mets are 0 for 3 with rookie managers, regardless of Carlos Beltran. That's not necessarily his fault, but it seems that rookie managers don't really know how to run a clubhouse, especially in New York. New York clubhouses are probably much more different than, I don't know, maybe the A's or the Tigers. The clubhouse, I think, right now is one of the biggest things. We saw it destroyed the Mets last season. What Showalter, I feel, brings is people say Showalter is very anti-analytic, and I really think that's a myth. When he was with Florida State in the 80s, his wife would record, not like ex-Woba and Mets fans type of stats, but, more of maybe the OPS, the batting average type of stats, and would sit with a little notebook and, write it down. So Showalter was using more analytics before they were even a thing. So I think Showalter brings a mix. I think he brings that eye test, but then he also brings some analytics because the Mets, they didn't use analytics last year. The basics were there with the OPS of Will Smith against left-handers and righties. Luis Rojas had that in one ear out of the other. That was never
lefty righty. It was lefty righty. That was
Almora got to come
influence.
up. He's got to
right.
And Luis Rojas was clear about that. He was like, well, we put in Almora because, well, we like him against lefties. Yeah, that was something that he was like preaching the entire season, and it makes absolutely no sense. All right.
And overall, I think if you look at Showalter, he, regardless, people say with the Orioles how kind of destroyed the Orioles. Well, a lot of that was the Orioles' analytics garbage, and that deflected back on him. It trickled down onto him and made him look bad. He has the most experience out of Cotraro of these guys. Cotraro, who's with the Rays, he's the second in command for Kevin Cash, one of the most successful teams in baseball from the brain thinking wise. You have Espada, who's been with the Astros and been with the Yankees, a very analytical, knowledgeable team. I think those guys could be fair picks, but I think the clear and obvious is Showalter. He has the experience. He has that mix between the eye test and the analytics. He has a great relationship so far with the players. It seems Scherzer wants him. It seems Mets owner Steve Cohen wants him. And when you're getting that relationship, it really shows a lot that people look to you as a leader. Because last year, I don't think the guys looked to Rojas as a leader. Maybe they did on camera, but deep down in their head, I don't think they did. So the fact that you have guys like Max Scherzer going out saying, I like Buck, the fact that you have Mets owner Steve Cohen saying, I like Buck, that's a good rapport to have there. And I really do think that is important. Relationships and not creating animosity, I think, will be the biggest thing for the Mets. And I realistically think that Showalter is just the number one pick for the job right now.
Another thing, can I say one thing? My other issue with Showalter is he hasn't been in the league in a while. That's the thing. It wasn't like he got fired and then became like a bench coach or something. So the game has evolved even in the time he's been gone a lot. Where I'm worried about whether the game's passed him by or not.
And in baseball, you can go.
I'm not worried about if the game is passing by because he has been involved in baseball. He's been on MLB Network. I understand he's not like in the same capacity as a coach or a manager, but he's obviously in tune with what's going on. It's not like he's been sitting on his couch for the last 5 years waiting for a call. He's been in the MLB Network studio. He knows what's going on in the game. I'm not saying he knows exactly how to use them, but if he's willing to and willing to learn, then I'm okay with that. And here's the other thing. Just looking at the Mets in like a window right now. They have a win now window for the next 2 years. Let's not forget, we just came off a season where Jacob degrom missed most of the season because of injury. How many more years of an elite Jacob degrom do we have? If we're looking to win right now, do we want a rookie manager that's going to be learning on the job? Or do we want a guy that's had 90 game win seasons, even without the playoff success, I'll admit that, but a guy that's going to command the clubhouse, which is probably the most dire need for this team right now, because last year Rojas didn't have any control of it. We saw it spin out of control with Lindor and Baez and McNeil and so many other issues. So I want Buck, but if it's not him, I wouldn't lose my mind either. But he is my first choice.
Yeah. If they hire Buck, I would love to have someone like a kind of young and up and coming guy to inevitably he's going to have to take over, because we're all saying Buck is not a 10-year guy. I mean, just have a guy, I'm not saying guarantee him the job, but I'm just saying have a prospect manager, if you want to call it that.
Carlos.
Yeah.
I
wouldn't hate it
so many times with Beltran. Let the guy live his life. He's obviously he's obviously has not said. I know, Andrew, you want your autographs, but it's like, let the guy live his life at this point. He's obviously not said anything, and he obviously does not really want anything to do with baseball right now. He's just, we saw one picture of him or something for the last there's just nothing that's happened with him. So it doesn't look like he has any interest, right now. And, I think he probably is still shaken up with the whole thing. So I wouldn't bet on trying to bring him in as the bench coach. I would love for them to bring maybe Bob Guerin back as the bench coach, but because I think he was good with a type of Terry type of guy. But
my one question is that if Showalter was fired in 2018, why has he not been interviewed for any openings in 2019 and 2020? Why were teams not interviewing him? Now all of a sudden everyone's like, oh my gosh, he's such a no-brainer. Oh my gosh, he's the best candidate. I feel like this happened so all of a sudden. You know, like
Yeah, I don't know.
he was available when the Mets had their other managerial opening, and when they brought Rojas, Buck Showalter was available. Didn't even touch him. Didn't even talk to him. So why all of a sudden now is he this amazing candidate?
Yeah, I don't think he's like an amazing, perfect candidate, but I think that what the Mets most need right now is stability, and I think he brings that more than a rookie manager will bring. There's probably more upside with a guy like Espada or Quintaro, but we don't exactly know what we're going to get out of them. We know what we're going to get out of Buck Showalter. We're going to get a guy that's led many teams to the playoffs and doesn't take any bull crap from his team and can get a clubhouse straightened up. So for me, I feel like that's what's most necessary after the disaster that was 2021 for the team.
Go ahead, Hayden.
I was going to say when you guys mentioned about Showalter, I know in 2020, after the whole cheating scandal, when they fired Hinch, Jim Crane went to try and form a meeting with Buck Showalter, but he declined, and they went in the route of Dusty Baker. But realistically, and someone said this in my stream, I forgot who it was, but someone said in my stream a resemblance between Dusty Baker and Buck Showalter, and that is that Dusty Baker came into this Astros organization when all of MLB hated the Astros over the cheating scandal. Regardless if you were a Mets fan, a Yankees fan, majority of MLB, the Astros weren't mean. Buck Showalter came into that team. In 2020, the players struggled terribly offensively. Altuve, Correa, Edman, Gurriel, maybe even Tucker, whatever. They struggled. Dusty Baker came in. He cleaned up the hatred for the team. He cleaned up the players' attitude, and he really changed things around. And I think that is something that Showalter could bring in. I mean, I know I keep talking about, the chemistry, the clubhouse presence, but that's really what killed the Mets this season, I feel. I mean, I guarantee you if McNeil didn't physically assault Jeff McNeil could have easily, maybe not bat 300, be an all-star, but he could have at least gave you an adequate enough season. Maybe even same for Lindor, maybe even same for Baez, maybe even same for Dom Smith, and even the other players, because it's not fun to have to deal with that in your clubhouse. So,
Frank, I know you want to say something, but let's look back at one of the most talented teams in Mets history, 2006-2008 era. That team was also derailed by clubhouse issues. I mean, you had all that talent on that team, and it's it's noted by many players that they had a lot of clubhouse issues between Castillo and Pedro and Beltran, Delgado. There was Reyes. We don't exactly know still to this day, but if you don't have the guy that can command the ship, and I definitely know it was not Willie Randolph or Jerry Manuel that were capable of riding that ship, everything could go off the track. You could have a team of Juan Sotos in the field, and if they don't all get along, it can mess up your team. So
yeah, same thing happened with the '86 Mets too. I mean, that's
just cocaine.
I mean, obviously they were only built to win for 1 year. I mean,
I don't feel like they had any internal strife though. It was more that they fought other people.
They did have that whole thing with the fallout a few years later after they had, what was it? It was Hernandez and Daryl almost killed each other or something in training practice. They also had that thing with Dykstra and Ron Darling or whatever. I mean, they had a lot of things, but Davey Johnson was a kind of easygoing type of guy. He was kind of I don't want to say he's Luis Rojas, but he's kind of those guys that would let those things pass by. I mean, obviously that was fit for that team, but long term, probably not.
When I look at Quintaro, if there's any guy, I always say this, but if there's any organization that I want to bring someone in, I'll give the organization the benefit of the doubt. It's the Rays. Kevin Cash has been back-to-back manager of the year, so that's exactly what Quintaro has learned. If I'm getting something close to Kevin Cash, I like that.
All right. Well, if anybody else has anything on the manager thing, because I think this is the only story we have. Elias, if you want to.
Yeah, I'll just say this. The worst part about all of this is that the perfect candidate, I don't know if he was available, but with Bob Melvin, they you didn't have to trade for him or anything. I guess the A's were just you do whatever you want. I don't know what all that went down. I just remember one night the Padres hired him.
The whole thing is he wanted to be on the West Coast, so
sense.
Yeah, I guess.
Pretty sure he's lived there his entire life, right? The West Coast.
Oh, yeah. Let him go be with
Bob
the sissies.
I have a question for you guys. I just saw the report that the Tigers offered Correa 10-year, $275 million. So he could go to Texas, one of those two teams. Obviously, the Rangers are out of it now because they have Simeon and Seager, but Texas in general because no state taxes. What do you think about with the CBA coming up? Will teams or will the league get rid of qualifying offer attachments? Because I got to think that's one of the things that's preventing teams from maybe, going out and also signing him to a $300 million deal. They have to lose a draft pick.
The players are going to fight for it. The players want that. Players want that gone. They hate that.
Yeah.
Because, again, you limit yourself. We're like, the bottom feeders aren't going to pay you. And then, like, teams that, like, have decent picks, they don't want to give draft picks for you. So it kind of limits your market. So the players are going to fight for that to be gone.
Yeah. That's going to be one of the top ones in this CBA. That's going to be the top one that could, like, push it over the edge to be like, oh, okay.
But, like, again, you also have to, like, not reward the team that loses the player, but, like, you still got to find some kind of middle ground for losing that kind of star.
There's so many things they have to fix. Like, there's just so much.
That's why if anyone we're not having spring training this year. We're not playing baseball again this year until June. So
the winter meetings are already out. So it's like you're already cutting into a lot of things.
And they're not talking until the new year. So
we've said it multiple times. I mean, I've said it a lot. Andrew said it a lot. This is going to be a shit show. This is really going to be a shit show. So. And because the relationship has just gotten so bad, and it's just going to be. It's going to be bad. It's going to and with the guy who ran the show, you only got a little tease of what happened in 2020 with the whole what was it, prorated salaries or whatever.
Oh my god, yeah, that.
I mean, you only got a little smidge
tease, and that was just to get a season started. They got to write a whole CBA. This ain't gonna get done until again April, maybe. This is gonna get ugly. Before it gets good.
I mean, you're still being spring in April, so
yeah,
spring training,
Yeah, summer camp. Bring it back.
If they're going to have a season, if there ends up having a season, which I think they will, but it's not going to be 162 games. It has to be more than 100 games. It just can't be 60 games. It's just ridiculous. Like, that's a 2-month spring training.
The annoying thing about the 60-game thing is, too, is, like, you got guys like us who, like, make content, and we have to say, okay, this player was good, but it was 60 games. Oh, this player sucked. And then you got the Dom Smiths of the world who, have a great stretch, or the 2020 Padres where everyone had a good stretch and then fell off a cliff the next year. So it's, like, from an evaluation standpoint, from, like, our point of, like, making content and whatnot, like, deciding on who to get and what player is good or what's not, like, that, it makes it annoying, too. But that's the small thing. Like, we want to watch freaking baseball.
Yeah. I got hockey.
I mean, my mind's just flowing with ideas of everything. Like, I can't focus on anything. So I'm
If
Anyways.
we suck, then, season canceled. Oh, well. But we just signed Max Scherzer, Starling Marte, all these studs. It's like, I want to see these guys play.
Get everybody
They're not
healthy.
getting any younger, so.
Brett Beatty, again, like I've said, Brett Beatty be ready. If we skip a year, Beatty will be ready. You don't got to sign a third baseman.
Going on.
You're good.
Should we become Syracuse Mets Weekly?
Yeah, you can still keep it Mets.
I mean, if you want.
Cyclones Weekly?
That'd be I'll host those. All right, Mets,
well,
let's play some games.
We each are in charge of covering the level.
I think I'm going to shift to one of our games here. And I think we're going to start with some Mets trivia. Woohoo. So I have, 20 questions here. And I think we'll just go around the table here.
Even though it's a
you
rectangle.
guess it right, you guess it wrong, next person can answer, and then whoever gets the point, the next person gets the next question. I guess most points at the end of the 20 questions wins, and that'll be it. So I think I'll start with Andrew, because we'll just go around. Why not? All right.
Simple.
So Andrew, first question. We'll start easy. Maybe we'll get harder. I don't know. I'm not sure how hard these questions are. But anyway, who was the first ever manager in Mets franchise history?
I honestly don't know. I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I'll
give the old man. I'll give the old man question.
I'm gonna guess.
I don't know either. So
he managed the '69 team, so maybe he was still there in the '60s.
Hey,
Wait, who'd you said?
I'm saying Gil Hodges.
What?
No, not Gil Hodges.
Are you crazy, guys?
I got nothing.
Elias, you got anything? Anything?
Nah.
Nope.
People know I haven't been.
I memed. I memed
He
it.
may have looked it up.
He might have
He
definitely
may have
looked it
looked
up,
it
but
up.
let's go.
Oh yeah, no
Casey
googling.
No Google, yeah, no Google if you're gonna
Casey
use it.
Stengel is number freaking retired on the Mets.
Siri,
come on.
Yeah, there you go.
37, Casey.
Yeah, and I
I
know
memed
that.
to the old guy.
Number
Come on,
14.
Frank, I memed to you. Come on.
Number 14 is literally retired.
That's Hodges. 37 is Casey.
That's Hodges.
Oh, yeah. That's
Okay.
my best game.
Angle.
Oh, here we go.
I'm
Shit
so
show's
fucking
already
this
begun.
game.
All right.
Yeah,
I guess now what Frank
So-
goes now. Question to Frank.
Maybe it was
I've been like
Badgers
super
at 60.
fan
It
all
goes
that
to
long.
it goes to Tony. So Tony will be the
Oh,
next.
okay.
one
Okay.
to start off. Yeah. So we're
Give
just
me-
going
give me-
around.
You make
Spelling,
the again. You overcomplicate everything, but okay, I'll follow your lead.
All right, Tony.
Reverse card in Uno.
David Cohn set the Mets all-time record for strikeouts in a single game with how many?
Whoa.
It's a guess. But
21.
Yeah, same.
Incorrect.
This game
Andrew.
sucks.
is it 18?
Nope.
No. Okay. It's a guess. I guess.
Frank?
It's a number. So.
I'll say 17.
Nope.
No.
I know it's in the 20s.
Elias? Elias?
19.
That is correct.
Yeah, it's something like that. I knew it wasn't 20 because
Wild
Scherzer
guess.
broke the record at 20. So I knew it wasn't 20. So I was like anywhere from like 17 to 19.
I just gotta say thank you to the guys going before me to kind of narrow down the options.
Exactly, just like throwing numbers out.
I knew it was anything too crazy.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
I knew it wasn't 20 again. Like Scherzer broke the record I think,
Alright.
2 years ago, so it was't going to be 20. So it's just
Jake's record's 14, right?
Jake's 15.
15. Okay.
15 this
15.
year. Yeah, you got it. Hopefully he's healthy. If he's healthy, he'll
The
break it.
guy that could break it is Scherzer. It's not
Scherzer,
DeGrom.
yeah.
Yeah, Scherzer.
He has the MLB record, so he can do it again.
Yes, strikeouts, but not like Scherzer.
He's gonna be.
Yeah, Scherzer
He'll be
just-
40 years old, and he'll have like
Scherzer-
back-to-back games with like 25 strikeouts. And you're
Definitely.
like, what the fuck?
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah,
with
Scherzer's
Nico
gonna get us
catching
our first
Scherzer,
no-hitter
it should almost
since
be impossible
Santana.
for him to not
Dude, the
break
frame, yeah, exactly. Yeah, the frame
Yeah.
guy with Scherzer.
It feels impossible.
Oh boy.
Oh
I guess
yeah.
Hayden. I guess that's Hayden then, or.
Oh, we hope so too. We hope so
Yeah.
too. But we're here to give you the content that you need for your fix. Anyways, Elias got that one right. So Hayden is next for the question.
Yeah, the
Who
system is
caught the
weird,
final out of the 1969 World Series?
I know this.
I think I know this.
Cliff, I don't know his last name.
Cliff Kingsbury.
So then I guess it goes back to
I
Hayden.
know
To go to
it.
Hayden.
All right.
Or go to
I don't know.
Tony?
that.
I'm never going there.
Tony?
I'm so. I don't know how.
Is he gone?
I don't know.
All
I don't
right.
think Metsfan knows how to do a circle because he's like going. He doesn't know how to just
Analytics,
go to a circle.
bro.
I'm going around the.
No, I don't know what you start with Hayden, then you go to Tony, and then you go to Elias, then you're going to go me, then you go to Frank. Like,
Yeah, I'm going
You go the
clockwise.
right way.
I'm
Oh, on my
clockwise
screen,
on
I'm-
the screen for everybody. So Tony,
okay.
who caught the final out of the 1969 World Series?
Cleon Jones.
Yep.
Leon Jones. He's
Yeah.
got it.
Bang,
All
bang.
right.
there you go. Well, Metro's got two. Man, Metro was running away 2-0. There you go.
I knew that one though.
Yeah, I knew
Is
that.
he away 2-0? Wait.
I know he's
Yeah, I
got
think
2 points.
yeah,
you
we
got
got
Casey,
one.
and then you got
Yeah, we got
Casey.
Hayden,
Cleon.
Elias, and
The guy from Alabama.
yeah, Hayden got Casey Stengel. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I thought I got
Oh,
right.
so all right,
Yeah,
so
he
it's
got
1-1.
Casey
And
Stengel.
I guess everybody has a point in the bottom row, pretty much.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll start with Andrew.
Uh-huh.
The Mets came into the MLB along with which other team in 1962?
Ooh, ooh,
That's tough.
that's tough. Yeah. It's not. I don't think it's Montreal. I don't think it's Montreal. I think Montreal.
That would be my guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's Montreal. I'm gonna go the Rangers.
No.
They moved back to Texas. No,
Frank.
Oh God. That's a long time to remember back to.
Was I know what it is. It was the gun. It was
I'm gonna say the.
It's not your choice.
I'm gonna say the Padres.
It's Frank's. It's Frank.
It's Frank's turn. Yeah.
Frank's.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
Padres.
Only Frank can answer. Incorrect. Elias?
I'll go Expos.
Oh, now you're going this way. Okay. Now you go. Okay.
Incorrect. Hayden?
It was the 45s. The Colt.
Colt 45s. You got it.
Two zigzags. Baby, that's all.
All right.
We need.
All right. Now what?
All right.
Only
Tony.
reason I know that is because I have a Life magazine from 1962, and it has the Mets and a Colt 45 pistol on it that says "Welcome." It's the
Houston
only
Colt
reason I know
45s.
that. Yeah, now they're the
Their
Astros.
name.
All right. Tony, who became the Mets manager in 1972 after Gil Hodges tragically passed away?
Yogi Bear.
He's got it.
There you go. What, 2, 2, and 1, and then the old man and me, nothing. Damn.
Wow. Yeah. All right.
Uno reverse card right now.
All right. I'll throw an easy one at Andrew since he's behind. No, I'm joking.
Okay.
All right. Who is the all-time leader in hits for the New York Mets?
Oh, is it? No. It's Staub, right? No. Yeah, no. Yes, Rush Staub. Probably wrong, but fuck it.
Incorrect.
Yeah, I know it's fucking wrong.
Frank about sports.
I'll take David Wright.
David Wright. You got it.
Oh, wow,
All right,
you
Frank's on the
fucking-
board.
Making myself look like an absolute.
Can you
idiot.
recommend a trivia question? Yeah, you can recommend one. Sure.
DM
why
him
not?
on Twitter so it stays out of the.
Yeah. DM Mets Weekly on Twitter, or maybe I don't know.
Or just don't put the answer in the comment.
Yeah, don't put
And
the
then once
answer.
and then you type if we got it right or not.
Yeah, that
Okay.
could work too.
There we go.
We'll
that works.
star it. We'll put it in our star category.
Okay, so Elias, you're up here. Okay.
Do I
Ooh,
get the viewer
okay.
question?
No, you don't get to view your question.
I know.
Okay. So David Wright was the compensation pick for who in 2001?
You stole this shit from. Oh, okay. You stole that.
I have no fucking clue.
That's
Next.
good.
I
I
think
fucking.
I know
I
that.
know who it is. I told him this question like 2 days
I know
ago.
who it is.
Oh God.
I mean, I've known this for a long time.
Well, I know you know, but I brought it up to you like last.
I
like,
should
2
know
nights
considering
ago.
he's
Oh.
my favorite player of all time, but I have no idea.
All right, Hayden's not here, which is kind of tough, but Tony Metro, I think I know he knows this
Metro.
one.
I think Metro knows.
So,
Yeah,
I mean,
gotta-
I was thinking of moving to Colorado because the school system is so
It's
good.
so
there.
yeah,
So,
exactly.
I know that
There you go.
only because of Mike Hampton, who gave us the compensatory pick for David
Yep.
Wright.
Oh, okay.
You.
Yes.
And that dates all the
sir.
way back to I think it was when they traded Kevin Mitchell or Kevin McGraw. It was one of the
That's
two
how it
Kevins
got
they
handled,
traded.
Yeah.
That it, like,
That's
led
a
to-
Star
it led
Trek
to
made a
a
video
huge
about it.
cycle
Yeah.
that then eventually became David Wright.
Yep.
All right.
That was.
Oh my God, Andrew, you're like slumping here. I did
Yeah,
not.
you know
I did
what?
Not
I'm
Make the
expect you
prospect
to.
question.
I did
I'm
not
making a
expect you to
prospect
just
question.
fucking suck, man.
You know what? I kicked everybody's ass and guessed the
Man.
Met. Time to me to take an O for once in a while.
All right. All right. So Andrew,
Yeah.
who was credited with the blown save in the infamous Game 6 of the 1986 World Series?
Oh fucking no. Oh God, I feel bad.
Edwin Diaz.
I should know this, but
Edwin Diaz played
oh,
back
what
then.
the
It
hell is?
could be him.
Oh, the saddest part is my dad has that picture signed by him, Mookie, and Buckner. I don't know. Where's the old man go?
Oh, shit.
For the
Red
for
Sox.
Sox?
The Red
For the
Sox
Red
picture.
Sox,
Yeah.
yep.
Oh god.
Oh, what the hell was this? I don't want to cheat. I could run outside, look at the picture. I'm not.
Wait, because
There's a
this is
hint-
an interesting question because there were 2 different relievers pitching that inning. So who actually
Yeah.
was
Who blew this?
credited?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the
Yeah.
credit. Oh.
Yeah, who was
I don't-
responsible
yeah.
for the tying run that scored on a wild pitch?
Oh. I think
Well,
I know.
not Buckner
It's
because he's
my
not a
turn.
pitcher.
No,
So,
yeah, it's not Buckner, even though Buckner.
I
should
think
get
I
these
think
assists.
I know. If I'm allowed to guess.
I'll blame Dennis Eckersley.
All right, Elias, do you have
All right, now we go.
No,
No?
I
No
wasn't- I
clue?
wasn't alive in
Hayden?
the 80s.
He's looking it
Mike's
up.
muted.
He's definitely googling it right
He's
now.
looking it up.
He's definitely
Put your
looking it
hands up.
Still Googling it. Hey,
your mic's
Siri.
muted, by the way. You can put your hands down to unmute your mic. Does he not hear us?
Probably, I don't
I
know.
don't know if you know.
Yo, Hayden. Pete Alonso, he's just not really that good.
It's a scrub.
All right. Well, I guess he lost his turn.
All right,
Let's talk with Hayden.
Tony Metro.
Oh, someone
Oh,
put it
yeah.
in the chat.
Oh, what in the
Someone
chat?
said in the chat.
Yeah, someone.
Oh,
put it in the
oh,
chat.
okay.
Come on, Joe. All right.
Ruining
wait,
everything,
Go
Chad.
on.
Jesus.
It's. I mean, I guess that it sounds like the answer, but it's
Yeah, it
not the
does.
answer.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Ah. So it's not the answer.
It's.
chat
I
sucked.
guess officially, it's not the answer. Yeah,
Okay. Is it Jim Fregosi?
it is not Jim Fregosi. Okay, so Have we gone around?
Yeah, it's everybody.
Yeah.
Unless
Okay.
Hayden Google something.
Calvin Schiraldi.
Oh, his last
no,
name was
he
okay.
Yeah, see, he
Yeah,
basically-
it
The-
was
the last name was
rhymed
right.
with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
So,
Okay.
we're exposing we're really stupid.
Yeah, the questions are easy for all of us.
Man,
that
yeah, you
watch
guys
this in the
suck
80s.
at this. Okay.
I'm only good at the dark
Um,
ages. Get me in the dark ages and then
Let me get our Dark Ages for 250.
All right, so I guess we go back to Andrew.
I guess.
Oh my god.
Andrew, who was the first Met to ever coin the term "you gotta believe"?
Oh, Tug McGraw.
Tug
Finally.
McGraw got it. He's on the board. All right. Next one. All right, Frank. Let me give you a statistic one.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean,
Who
we
is the
gave
Mets' all-time leader
Let
in
me tell you,
on-base
Crane will
percentage?
WRC
Look, we
plus.
go over the current points right now.
Current points right now, you have Tony in the lead with 3, you have Hayden right behind him with 2, and you have Elias, Frank, and Andrew all with 1.
I'm just glad I'm on the board, honestly.
Yeah. All right, so Frank, who is the Mets' all-time leader in on-base percentage?
I'll take Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo's top 3, but no.
He's top 3. That's a solid. Guess.
Minimum 500 plate appearances.
Okay, so I guess that's what Elias now.
All right, Elias.
Circle. I'm learning his circles now.
We'll go Piazza.
Not Piazza. Mets talk with Hayden.
Pete Alonso.
Fucking
It
no,
is
he's
not Pete
Not
Alonso.
even top 50.
Strikeout machine.
All right. TonyMetro, all-time leader in on-base percentage for the Mets,
Mookie.
is not Mookie. All-elite Rhino.
I'm just gonna meme because I think this is what the rest of the. Is it like John Olerud? I don't know. Some meme.
It is John Olerud. He's
Wow.
Oh wow! Did you look at John? John had it.
Oh, John had John. Nice.
John had John. There you go. Bad MLB the show card though.
I
Terrible-
like this
terrible.
answer. Tommy Hunter. I like this.
Tommy
answer.
Hunter. I mean, he
technically
hits
does.
1,000 on base.
Technically, he does.
Minimum
But,
500.
But 499 ABs short. Sadly.
My next guess was
Yeah.
gonna be Rusty. I don't know why.
That's not a bad one.
All right.
So
So,
I guess back to Frank now because I got it right.
Frank about sports.
All right, now
Even though
All right.
next time I'm going to the chat instantly because they got all.
I didn't go to. I'm like I have it full screen. I just guessed.
I have
know
it
it's
full
bad MLB the show
screen,
card.
but that ain't the case
Oh,
anymore. I'm checking the chat.
Okay. In
He's looking at- I'm keeping
1971,
it.
in 1971, the Mets traded Nolan Ryan along with 3 prospects for who?
Some scrub that is not as good as
Yeah.
mine.
Oh,
I-
Jesus Christ.
No
He's a prospect too.
Oh, God.
Interesting.
Oh, what the hell is his name? Oh God, I'm not gonna get
Elias.
it, so.
Some scrub. That's all I'll say.
Some scrub. Oh, okay. No, incorrect. Hayden?
Incorrect.
No.
Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, it was. No.
Come on,
That's a
Chad,
good
you know
guess, but
everything. Who
dude,
did
this-
they get for Nolan Ryan? Joe,
Yeah, let's
I'm
go,
waiting.
Chad.
Yo,
Where is it?
Yo, if you give me the answer, I'll make you a mod on the new channel that I have no control over. So
I have no
all
control.
right. TonyMetro, who was Nolan
One?
Ryan traded for?
Do we have to name all the players?
It was just one. I'm
No,
pretty
just,
sure.
just whoever's in your Google search.
Yo,
John
fact.
Milner. John Milner.
Not John Milner.
he's on Wikipedia.
It's just Andrew, and then it's a standstill.
Just flip it up and call
No?
it like
Jim Fergozzi.
Go see.
I
And he said him earlier too. I was
Yeah.
like, see, no more boomer questions. Keep them to like dark ages.
I know.
and-
What the heck? Have we got this?
All right, let's do a current one then. All
Okay,
right,
that's
and I'm going to
like
score the
dominated
crap
first.
out of all of you because apparently this guy's bad. All right.
Michael,
So it's Michael Conforto.
Porto.
So I think it's Frank about sports.
It's
now.
still Frank,
All
yeah,
right.
I
think
In,
we got that.
in
Conforto.
Cano and a reliever Edwin, top 3 reliever Diaz. Who are the 5 players that the Mets sent to the Mariners?
Oh, I know this.
A point for each.
Please,
Jared
please.
For
Kelenic,
each.
What?
Gerson
Point for each?
Bautista,
Oh, I got the hard one. So he's got the
Justin
rest.
Bond,
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I knew that one.
Borzak, and Babe Ruth.
There you go.
Ooh, okay.
Dude, I knew that. That's how easy it was.
There you go.
All right, I think All right.
Her son
actually,
Batista
I'll
was
just
always the
do-
question. It was a question,
I'll-
can he get Batista? Remember that?
I'll do a point since nobody's I'll do actually. You know what? I'll do two. Do double.
So put Frank right in the back of the game.
So Frank's now tied for the lead with Tony. The two
And
old men
Brody
at the
saved
top.
us out of the Sandy Alderson Jerry Bruce contract, so thank you, Brody.
But then, yeah.
Brody's a beast, man. All right.
Come and get us.
Elias. Mike Piazza was selected in what round of the 1988 MLB draft?
62nd, right?
You got it. 62nd.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a diamond in the rough.
I
Am
knew
I
it was
right?
stupid late.
Yeah.
No,
I think
Tom
it was
Brady
taken
level.
as a favor, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah. All right, we're starting off with Mets talk with Hayden. Who was the first player to homer at Shea Stadium?
Fucking boomer questions, bro. We're all dead back then. Like, Jesus. Maybe Frank was alive, but
No, definitely. What was even the stadium before Shea Stadium?
I have a guess, I guess. But I'll,
Well, it's Polo Grounds.
Oh, right.
well, that,
Freaking sandbox.
okay.
He said Shea Stadium, not Polo.
Yeah, so
Shea Stadium.
I have a
First ever
guess.
home run hit at Shea Stadium.
I got a guess. If
I have a couple guesses, but
yeah, I'm just trying to
Well, I
think.
guess-
I'm just
I was
thinking.
gonna,
Tony, you
I was
have
gonna
it?
name old players.
Tony, you there
Yeah,
for
exactly.
an answer?
Willie Mays.
Tony, you first player to ever homer at Shea Stadium.
You asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. First player or first Met?
First player.
First player. And it
Oh,
wasn't a
no.
Met, by the way.
You know it wasn't a Met because nothing.
Oh.
We never
Yeah,
do
'cause
it.
Just like the
They-
first home run in City Field history wasn't a
Yeah.
Met.
I don't know who the
Yep.
first team they played. I think it was the Pirates or the Cardinals. Could you give us that hint?
It was against the Pirates.
Pirates. See, okay. Willie Stargell.
Willie Stargell.
That,
You got it.
there you go. There you go.
Willie
Just
Stargell,
like
I
the-
think, was
by
just
the
a
way. He
flat out
destroyed the
Mets killer,
Mets.
I'm pretty
He killed the
sure.
Mets. He's
Yeah.
always on like the
He
Mets killer
destroyed the
list.
Mets. All right. Let's
So I guess that's
see.
now.
Come on, Chad. You should have known that. That was an easy one, right?
Yeah,
The
Chad,
questions
Chad,
are
y'all are slacking right now.
easy.
All right.
Easy
Y'all don't want that mad.
questions.
Want that mod.
Easy questions.
I guess
Okay.
we're back to the circle, I guess.
Back to you with the circle. Bobby Bonilla will be getting paid $1.19 million every year by the Mets until when?
It's 35, right?
2035. He got it.
I was just
Bryce
saying.
Harper. You got Harper's
Man,
deal still.
I
will
did
be
not.
over.
I thought these questions weren't. Because we're getting a lot of wrong answers, man. That's great.
Well, I mean, you got freaking boomer questions. All of us have been dead, so
Boomer questions.
All right, here's not.
If my
here's-
dad was
here's
here, he'd
a
be kicking all our
non-boomer
asses, but-
question.
Yeah,
All right,
Rhino
and
Dad,
we'll
get
go
him
to
on the panel.
boomer. Ready?
going to the boomer.
Papa Rhino,
Frank,
get him on the.
Lucas Duda was traded in 2017 for what current Met?
I think
Oh,
it's
I know
Drew Smith.
this. Yeah.
Drew Smith, you got it.
Of course, he fucking puts a Drew Smith reference in.
Yeah,
I knew-
Drew
I
Smith
knew
that
that
blocked
one, yeah.
me. Thanks, Drew Smith. You baby.
Dude, how do you block an old man, bro? Old man
Yeah.
aren't
Pitch
mean on
better,
Twitter.
and I won't tweet about you. How about that?
What did you do? Tony's the one he should be blocking.
what did you
Well, I
say?
called him- I think in 2020, I called him a minor league.
Fun
reliever.
fact. What did you write? Like, guys.
You called him
Drew
a,
Smith
okay,
is
so
not
you
good.
called him a minor league reliever. I mean, he blocked you for saying
He
something
blew
that's
the
not
game,
right.
though. Why is he mad at me that he blew the game? That's what I want to know. Don't blow the game, and I won't say anything bad.
Yeah,
I call it like a-
don't give up a home run.
Yeah,
Drew
that's
Smith
it.
don't sign
Zero
autographs, so
picture
fuck Drew
Zero
Smith.
ERA. Am I asking for too much? Just be like Aaron Lou. That's
Yeah,
what you can do.
exactly.
Aaron
Be lights the fuck out. Okay.
I
I
guess
tweeted a
Met-
picture
or
of Gary
Lee's is
Sanchez and
opening
see if
up.
I
All
can block
right. Trying to find. I'm not sure.
Do like
if-
3 more.
Okay,
questions.
here's
Yeah.
here's I think this is the last one. No, we have one more after this. Okay, so 2 more. Elias. What was the Mets' win-loss record in 1962?
Okay,
it.
baseball
Another
reference.
boomer question. What did they get? Like
I know they were
26
awful.
wins.
I know they're off with the MLB record. We're like trying to
Awful.
figure it. It should be how many games have they
It
lost?
was
not the
not
the record.
26 wins. Mets talk with Hayden.
It was 40. It was 162.
I'm just gonna guess the number
And
of games lost.
One. We'll be even. So yeah, 120.
Yeah.
Did I do that, man?
120. Yeah, you got it.
Jeez,
I'm
I
not
thought they were worse
there
than
after all. Let's go.
I
I'm
guess
wearing
Metro
a-
opens the
Alright.
last one.
See, that's how long it took me to do basic like multiplication. So
multiplication.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is
Addition.
Yeah, this is the last one.
See?
Exactly.
Okay.
Metro
And
opens
this
it
one's
up.
Not a
actually
math pod.
should be pretty easy.
Oh boy, then definitely not.
Should be. So Tony, who won the World Series MVP in 1986?
Oh, that's easy. That is definitely fucking easy.
Oh, it's not as easy as I thought. Oh,
Well, I get autographs, so I got him a sweet spot ball with this inscription. So maybe that's easy for me. But...
Oh, God. This is tough. Who won the World Series MVP in 1986? Ray Knight?
There you
It was
go.
Ray
Right?
Knight.
There
You
you
got
go.
it. I think, and that's the
Nationals
winner for Tony. You got
broadcaster.
5.
And Metro wins it. There you go.
All right. So if you guys want to ask any trivia questions, we'll
Yeah,
leave
give us
that
like
open
we'll do
for
1 or 2, and then we got our
5
2.
minutes. We'll do 1 or 2, and then we're gonna move on to another.
No boomer questions.
the password. We'll go to password. Do you want to do something else?
I'm gonna go to superlatives.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
We're
give
gonna,
the. I'm
we're gonna
give
get
that the last
spicy.
one.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna get spicy. Cool.
Okay. Who gave up the first run in Mets history?
We're not baseball reference, guys. Jesus.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
All right, I got a question. Who won the first? Who won the first
Pretty
game
sure it's
as a
Roger
Met?
Craig, right?
I don't know.
Is it Roger Craig?
I don't know.
Because I remember hearing something about like the first run, or was it at
Who
Shea
won?
Stadium?
Who won the first game for the Mets as a pitcher? Who had the first pitcher win? Only reason I know, again, or inscribed with it. There you go.
Ooh. I don't know, man.
Anybody?
No.
It's J Hook. So again, only subscribe 8x10. J Hook. It's the only reason I know that. So.
Which Hall of Fame pitcher began his career with the Mets and then went on to rack up over 5,000 strikeouts?
I wonder who that could be.
All right.
Mid MLB The Show.
It's Roger
card.
Roger Craig? Nice,
There you go.
man. Oh,
Yeah,
my God.
that
I
is
pulled
what it
so much useless information.
All right,
Okay.
Let's go to superlatives. Fuck the chat.
Hold up, I got a
Beat up Robin Ventura.
Robin Ventura.
Oh.
Okay. So now let's move on to another game.
I got a
which
question for you guys.
is
Oh god.
you
there
can
you
you
go.
can give us a
I
question.
got a trivia for you guys.
Uh,
Which player that won 7 Cy Youngs was originally drafted by the Mets?
It's got to be
Roger.
it's got to be Clemens, right?
Yeah, he's the only one
He
that
won
won
7,
7.
right?
Yeah.
I wrote a
Yeah.
paper in English class last year about why Barry Bonds and Clemens should be in the Hall. And I
Oh,
went
you
on his reference page and
roidie.
saw he was
Oh,
drafted by the
God.
Mets, and I was pissed. So
there you go.
Who
Damn,
is
we didn't sign
MLB
this
player
guy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I have no clue, dude. I'm sorry.
You know
I
what?
apologize. That one I'm
Guys,
tapping out on.
we are full of useless information, but not a lot of useless information.
All right. So it's time to get a pad and pencil and nope. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Or just get the whiteboard.
Pencil and notepad, or typing on any space that you have, because it's time for Mets Weekly Superlatives.
Oh boy.
Oh, I don't think
All
I
right,
marked
so
it
if you
worse.
guys never went to high school, there's usually things in the yearbook where it's like, yeah, most likely to do this, most likely to do that, best this, best that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a subject that I'll bring up. I think I have like, I don't know, 10 or 12 here, or 15 maybe, I don't know. But these guys will write down their answers and we'll reveal them when they're all.
are we using current
set.
players or boomer players?
No, we're
using
using
ourselves.
The 6 of us.
Oh,
Six
right.
of
us.
That's what I thought. Okay,
Out of the 6 of us.
gotcha.
So
Okay.
I'll wait for Tony to get back.
Alex.
But what were the
So
scores?
we're writing a superlative for each one of us?
Well, no, he's gonna give a superlative, then
So
you just say
so you
who
write
you
down.
put that
So
in.
let's say I
who
say
should be it?
most likely to kick themselves in the face. You'd write down who you
That's
think.
such an easy one.
Or-
That's
Am I
Hayden.
pointing the right way?
And then you write that one down. So out of the 6 of us, who's the most likely to that category?
And
we'll
you
discuss it
can
afterwards.
pick yourself, and you can pick
You can
Yes,
pick yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or your guys'
All
high
right.
school superlatives.
I'll wait for Tony to get
I
back.
haven't-
most likely to
No.
become a rhino.
Most likely to convert
I
into a
don't
rhino.
remember.
Yeah, I'm our only high school representative here. So
Dude, who doesn't have paper by their desk? Come on, Metro.
All right, so chat, if you guys want to come up, if you guys want to give us a
I
question
would like
and
to
answer.
hear guesses.
Well, we're why?
Yeah, you got answer away.
guys, give us a little Q&A time while we
So
wait
you got-
for
Metro.
Metro of Tony to get back.
And you
And
cannot
don't make
ask
them,
about
like-
my weight.
yeah, don't make them like. Oh, I wish I had the clip.
Exactly.
Don't
Even though I
ask, like,
can cover, like,
obvious questions. You know, like
I mean, we got time to fill. We'll see if there's anybody in the chat.
We do have some time to kill.
What were the scores? Tony won. That's all that really matters. I think it was Tony, Hayden, or Tony, Frank.
Oh, the
Hayden,
scores of the game. Yeah,
Elias,
Tony got
and me.
5, Frank got 4.
There we go.
And
now
then
Frank's
Andrew,
going miss.
Elias, and Hayden got 3.
Frank
All
went to
right,
get his
so-
medication now.
I can't cover
All right.
me. I'm fat.
there it is.
So Blake Martinez.
Nice. So Tony, you understand what we're doing here? Superlatives.
No, not at all.
So basically, you just write down out of the 6 of us you think is the most likely to do that, like, and then we'll discuss it afterwards. So
Okay.
you'd write that down. Don't say anything. Don't say
Just write it
anything.
down.
As I just write it down, and then at the end we'll reveal on the round table. Okay, so we'll start off with the first one. With some of these are like ballpark, like fan ones. Some of these are like. There you go. There we go. He's missing the glasses. That's tough.
Missing the glasses.
All right.
Oh, he's gabbing him.
Okay, so out of all 6 of us, most likely to run on the field at a ball game.
Easy.
So easy.
All right, I'm gonna type mine in because I'm cool.
Because I'm.
We'll do
cool.
these in order, right? Like
No, we're gonna reveal. We all reveal.
Yeah,
3, 2,
they're
1.
doing 'em-
Reveal, and then if you explain, you can explain. Even though this one's kind of self-explanatory.
Oh, we're waiting till the end. That's what we're doing.
Yeah,
Wait
but
until
I
the
don't have
end
to
of
write
all of
down the
them to
question
reveal
myself. I
the
can
answer.
just
No,
write-
you just write
Okay.
the. You just write the answer. You just write the
Yeah.
answer.
All right,
just know
who
who
is the
it's
best internet troll?
Oh, okay. Hold up, Rhino stupid. Internet troll. Okay.
All right. Ooh, okay, I'll do this. Yeah, I'll do this. All right. All right, let me know when you guys have your answers in
All
for
right.
that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm good. Go to
All
the next
right.
one.
Most likely to forget they're live or on camera. Oh boy.
Ooh, who's your dumbass?
Okay. All right. Out of our show, let me know if you guys have it here.
Yeah,
All good?
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'll just,
go
everyone
ahead.
gives a
Okay.
thumbs up when they're done.
All right, you can do that. Okay, so out of all 6 of us, who has the best comebacks? And like quick-witted, shall we say? I think.
Shoot.
Ooh.
So if like someone has a shitty take, they'll give.
They'll
their
just
rebuttal.
instantly burn them,
Yeah.
or just
You know,
got
or
something
if there's a
to
shot, they fire back very quickly off the top of their mind. You know what I mean?
DFA him.
All right.
DFM.
DFAM. Most
Bring
likely
the
to
accessories
leave
on,
the
not
ballpark to
DFAM.
beat traffic.
Oof.
That's
That's a tough
no.
one. That's a tough one.
I only said, well, I got, well, mine, I guess somewhat makes sense.
Okay. Let me know when you guys are all good.
I'm good.
That's a tough one. All right.
Go.
I think we're all good, right?
I have a funny
good?
explanation why.
Okay.
Number 6.
All right. Who has the best? You're looking at us right now. Who has the best backdrop? I know I probably should be in first place for this, but
Oh,
the best
so
backdrop.
Easy. If you like music, then I mean,
If you like, well, we're not here for me. We're not here for Bon
You know.
Jovi, so.
yeah,
Ooh.
guitar, saxophone.
All right.
How many are there? How many you got? Total, not just that we've done. Total.
I think so far we've done 6.
It was 6.
Yeah, but how many total?
Yeah, that's how many total. Cause I've numbered out.
I think there's 15. I'm not
15.
sure.
Okay.
15? What the hell?
Yeah, he overdoes everything. Friday.
No,
Like
I
we're in
do
a lockout, dude.
everything.
We gotta burn some time, dude.
All right, so
And we have a main event that's gonna go like 2 hours.
most likely to go Hollywood on the group.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's a
So
tough one.
easy.
Oh, I'm.
Mine makes because I have a
okay.
good answer.
That one's for a
mine,
meme.
so.
Okay.
That one's for a meme, 100%.
Okay, and we're gonna have to explain which one it was for this one. Let me know when you guys are ready.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Who has the worst take in Mets weekly history?
Oh.
I got it.
I don't even know what
do
the take is. I know who
what
would
it
have
is.
I'm
it.
just gonna guess.
If Frank's not DFA him. Does that count?
I didn't DFA anybody.
No,
That's a
Jeff
joke for
McNeil.
someone else.
Oh,
No, I'm DFA and Jeff McNeil. So,
I
All right, let me know when you guys are all set.
yeah.
Okay.
No.
This is a good one. Okay, this is a good one. Most likely to steal a foul ball from a child.
So easy.
How easy.
So easy.
So easy. That's such a no-brainer.
All right.
Such a no-brainer.
All right. Who has the most expansive baseball knowledge?
Mm.
Huh. Wait, who am I gonna go there? I'll be nice.
Okay. Let me know when you guys are all set.
Cool. Gucci.
All right. Most likely to buy a player's jersey right before they get traded or leave.
I did that like 5 times.
All right. Give me an answer then.
Oh, a Pentagon, I think. Uh-oh.
The old man's not ready.
Shoot.
Let me know when you guys are all good.
I don't really buy jerseys, so
He's got to get a new.
can't be me.
Frank needs a new feather and ink.
I know, right? I gotta get my ballpoint.
Quill,
Quill, whatever.
some parchment. Yeah.
Frank, because he's old as
The glasses. Just
No,
the
he
glasses
needs
are killing
a
yourself.
chalk and a chalkboard, like
All
a
right.
tablet chalk.
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
There you
Okay.
go.
Most likely to get arrested for fighting with a rival fan at the ballpark. Ooh.
3 more, I guess. He hasn't put mine in yet, so I'm kind of disappointed. But
All right. Let's All right. Let me know when you guys are ready.
Yeah.
All right. Who is the best gamer? Who would you say is the best gamer? I don't think any of us have really played, besides me and Andrew, have played games together, but I don't think
I don't
so.
even
This one
play,
could
like,
be
games at all.
shot in the dark.
this is a shot in the dart, or
How many questions are there?
how many? We have
15.
2 more, or 2 or 3 more? How many?
I have 3 more after this.
3 more, so there's 16. So he hasn't brought mine up yet, which I'm kind of
Are we
disappointed.
allowed to share clips, like when we give our answers?
If it
I
doesn't
mean,
You're
take
showing
too
race
long.
clips.
I have
Yeah.
20. Oh, yeah, Elias has a clip.
All right.
Oh,
Let me
Lynn just
know when you
texted me.
guys...
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You guys are good for this one?
Yeah.
We share.
Oh, good. Okay. Most likely to drop a food or drink or beverage at the ballpark, before they go to sit down, to drop it. Ooh. Oh, that's easy.
All right.
All right.
Brad Hand is still better than Trevor May, by the way. So just saying, I'm not backing down from that. I'll stick
All
with
right.
it.
That might change a lot of people's a superlative or two for someone, but
I don't care. I'm sticking with
there
it.
you go. All right,
That's
next.
not a bad take.
All right. Most likely to say the most random thing at the most random time.
There you go.
That's a tough one.
That's
That is
tough.
Yeah, this one is... This is too easy.
I'm gonna go with a shot in the dark for this one. All right, this is the final one.
All right, final one.
He's not gonna use mine, is he?
I forgot how many All-Star teams are Trevor
Most
named?
likely-
I totally forgot. Oh, remind me.
He's gonna get his first this year. The season happens.
Oh, he's losing his memory. Oh shit, this.
Man, what was this game?
All right.
You know what? Me and Trevor May had the same amount of All-Star appearances. How crazy is that? That's wild.
All right, last
Wow.
one, Metsfan.
You know, Jesus Christ, he's old.
All right, last one, Matt. Carson.
All right, last one. Most likely to curse out a 5-year-old for kicking the back of their seat at the stadium.
That's a good way to end it. I mean, I thought mine would have been a little bit better, but
Oh my
whatever.
god.
That works.
All right.
All right.
We're good.
How are you gonna reveal these? How you want
Bust
to
out
reveal
the
these?
soundboard.
Okay, so I'm gonna go start from the top, and we'll go around what you guys said.
I'll just say my list is predominantly dominated by 2 individuals.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I've put everybody.
I've put everybody,
everyone
but
got a spot,
someone
but-
definitely only has one answer, and it was kind of just a guess.
Yeah, I'd say
Everybody went. Everybody's on here.
Yeah, I think I have a decent mixture. I'd say maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's only 6 answers.
All
so,
right.
you know, crazy.
Okay, so the first one,
I think we
most
all have
likely
the
to
same
run
answer.
on the field at a ball game.
I think we all have the
So,
same answer.
Yeah.
for this one.
I think it's unanimous. It's got to be.
Andrew, what'd you have?
Hayden. It's Hayden.
Hayden? You had Hayden.
Hayden.
Okay. Frank,
That's
you had
it.
Hayden.
Yep.
Elias, you had Hayden.
Hayden.
Hayden? Do you have yourself? Yep. Tony, who do you have?
Hayden.
Yep. There you go.
Carson, who do you have?
I would pay to see that, dude. I can
Carson,
just
do you
see
I
it.
had
Or-
I had Tony.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Nah.
I think that there's like some things where
I mean,
like,
I could see Tony getting hammered and then somebody offering $20
Yeah,
and doing it.
pot-
So
like-
that is true.
like there's a possible where he's like, you know, like taking off his shirt and like throwing it on the and like going to go get it. Like, yeah, there's some possible, like,
Something. There you go.
you know, like
We're
he'll
the-
somewhat
we're-
like blend in with the Dodger fans somehow.
I would say that Hayden and I are probably the 2 loose cannons of the group.
Yeah,
There's no
I'd
doubt.
say
Yeah.
that's a good shout.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Very good, very good.
Best internet troll.
That clip.
All right, so we'll go with Andrew. What'd you go with?
I picked myself because I just love how I troll, so I just picked myself.
Okay, you picked
I
yourself.
didn't know we could pick
All right, Frank about sports. Who'd you have?
I picked myself. I do quite a bit of trolling as well.
Yeah, the trolling is it's how when I'm bored, you got to troll. And you,
I don't know
you
about
enjoy it.
internet, but I do my fair share. I mean, who else
Oh, yeah.
transcribes what Tony says?
Exactly. So
I mean, that's a pretty big trolling.
I guess Elias.
Okay, Elias. Who'd you have?
I'm gonna continue the trend. I picked myself. If you
Okay.
you might not see it, most of it's on Instagram with Miami Dolphin fans.
But yeah, because he
Yeah,
does it in other
but-
sports, so yeah, I guess that's true. Hayden.
I had Andrew.
There you go. Yeah.
Good
He knows.
Andrew.
He knows.
Okay.
Metro.
TonyMetro.
I mean, does like threatening somebody count as trolling?
No,
Because
that's a you know that could be a
think
jail
No,
time.
I'm kidding. I know I'm kidding. But Hayden has shown us some of his messages to other people, some of the players. It's got to be.
I don't think he's trolling though. That's the sad part.
I don't know if he's
exactly.
No, I think Hayden's hilarious on there. I gotta go with Hayden.
All right.
Yeah, I should show everyone my blog posts on Instagram and Twitter.
I went with Andrew just because he mainly just puts things on his timeline knowing that I would see it. And Frank
Yeah.
does that too.
That's
But
Frank does it
Andrew
too, yeah.
Does
I
a
thought
lot
of picking
more
Carson because
often.
he really, you know, if there's anyone who's gonna post shit that really gets under my skin, it's Carson. That's just like, oh my
Well, he just
God.
posts the analytics nerd
Michael
shit. and
Conforto
it's just-
propaganda, like fucking
yeah.
Edwin Diaz,
Drew
like,
Smith and
Drew
Miguel
Smith,
Castro, like.
Jake
All right.
Hagar, all the bums from spring training.
Hey, no
And then-
disrespect to
and then
Jake
you got-
Hager.
Hey,
guys
no,
also-
no Jake Hangers.
No, you guys also don't know what I do in the football group chat, where every now and then it'll be like Wednesday, and then that will remind Carson that the Raiders lost. Or like,
Raiders
oh,
lost or Derek Carr
like,
sucks.
I won't say anything until.
Well, you already. I already do not respect your football knowledge anymore because you said the Raiders had an easy win
against the New York Giants.
against the New York
Have
Giants.
the Giants won
Someone
since-
does not know the
Have the Giants won
Raiders.
since?
They won the Super Bowl. They won their
I
Super
mean,
Bowl for
come
me.
on.
At least.
How could I?
All right, go next question.
The Raiders have an easy win.
That's how he
Fun.
said it. Was fucking.
All right, most likely to forget that they're live or on camera. Andrew, what'd you go with?
I went with you because I've seen
You
me
went
and
with
you
me?
streaming. Like when we're hanging out, you've left your camera on. I've like left, and you've still had your camera on. So you.
Wait, that has actually happened?
Yeah, many times.
Wow.
You just turn your
that's
shit on. I'm
crazy.
like, all right, Frank.
All right, Frank.
I had Tony, but I didn't know that. Had I known that, I probably would have picked Carson. But I
Well, no,
picked-
well, you know, you don't have the. Well, yeah, I guess Elias.
Okay. Elias.
I picked Andrew just because he doesn't have a face cam on his MLB The Show streams, so I don't know if he always knows whether or not he's screaming or not, and he might just say some stupid shit.
Oh, I
Video's
definitely
not
say
on.
stupid shit.
Yeah,
That's,
but like
that-
stupid shit you don't want people hearing.
oh, I don't care. Cancel me. Do me a favor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hayden, who'd you have?
Oh,
I had Carson.
Ooh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty oblivious. Okay.
Tony.
Tony, who'd you have?
I had Mets fan.
Wow.
Okay. Wow.
oh, Mets,
Wow.
Mets.
I had Hayden.
Mets,
That's who I put. I put Hayden.
Mm.
Because
I stream
feel
a
like
lot.
there's something that he said, like he'll say something, like because
I mean,
he's
oh.
very loud, so he'll say something, and like he doesn't know, like he'll sometimes like check his computer and be like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
Has it actually happened?
I mean, at least if he posts his political shit, he just does on the right account.
Maybe during a watch
Yeah.
along. Maybe during a watch along.
Maybe that could work.
Maybe. Yeah, because
Okay.
there's been times where I've been on calls with him, he falls asleep. During
Yeah, he has done that.
Yeah,
That is-
Yeah, he's done
the man
that.
just falls asleep. Like he went in his bed and went to bed and just left the camera
During
on.
the Padres
Yeah.
game, I did fall asleep, and then I woke up and I was like, oh,
Like it wasn't
shit.
even like, okay, you slept in your chair. Like you got up, went
to
to
my
your
bed.
bed, and went to bed. Like
That's sleeply.
That was fun.
next
I shut
one.
off my lights and everything.
All right. Most likely to leave the ballpark to beat traffic. Andrew, who'd you have?
This one's easy because one person lives in the traffic capital of the world. I
I
said
knew
Tony.
this was gonna happen.
It's
I knew
Tony. He
this
lives in LA. Like you got to leave early, even though the only game you stay if the Mets win the world.
Wait, which question
All
number is
right.
this?
5, I think.
This
There's no leaving traffic
is
earlier. This
5.
Yeah,
Five.
Yeah. I
Frank?
put Tony also. I don't know.
Put Tony.
It was a
Okay.
tough one. It was a tough one.
Elias.
Elias.
I actually picked Hayden here because I feel like he would rage too much, like road rage too much, where he'd get arrested, so he wouldn't want to risk it.
Ah, that's a good guess.
I do have bad road rage, and especially in Florida.
All right.
Do not know how to drive.
Lay on the horn. Hurry up,
All right.
Granny! You're taking too long across the street.
Hayden, who you got?
I have
Hayden,
Frank.
who you got?
At
Frank.
Frank, the old.
Picked Frank.
I mean, that's true. Games do go long, and it's bedtime and traffic and the
Yeah.
LIE.
I like
You gotta wait for the medication to kick
I was
in.
like, oh, Diaz is coming in. I'm leaving now.
I'm leaving.
Wait, did we
Metro?
do number 4?
Yeah, the camera was the camera
yeah.
question.
We didn't actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. We'll do that
I
one.
just realized we didn't do number 4.
Oh well. Tony, who do you got most likely to leave a ballpark?
I originally had Elias, but I'm changing it to Frank because of his bedtime. So
Okay.
I have Frank.
Good
I have
one.
Frank as
Good
well.
one.
I did that
That's
one.
fine.
I think.
That's
I'm
fine.
probably the right answer, but I have an excuse. I'm at the ballpark at 9 a.m. So I leave
I actually
like
had you as the least likely because I thought you were gonna try to stay at the end for autographs.
no, I go before the game and then leave.
That's what I do.
All right.
I
Going
do the
back
other
to
way.
the fourth one because I skipped that by accident because
okay.
I
You're dumb.
apologize for the ADD. The best comebacks, best what's it called? Best like one-liners, I guess. you could call
Rebuttals,
that.
yeah.
Rebuttals, yeah.
Rebuttals. Andrew.
I hate inflating your ego here, but it's the tub to my left. And it's only because, like, most of you guys miss what he says because he says it so softly. But if you watch back Mets Weekly, some of his hidden gems are, most of it flies over our heads.
Has there really been that many?
Yeah, you got to, well, a few.
Oh,
A few of the good ones that you said some racist stuff. What?
Too much.
What?
Shit. Jeez.
Frank?
Christ.
I'm a Mets fan also.
Oh,
Elias?
Nice.
I actually have Frank. I like his comebacks.
Hayden? I'm gonna speed this up. I'm sick time. Mets fan. Metro.
Wow. Okay. Tony?
I had. Who did I have? What question is this?
That's
So question 4.
Four.
Question
We
4
skipped it,
because
yeah.
Mets fan to
Oh
dominate.
yeah, I put Mets fan.
Tub.
Nice. All right. I went with Andrew, actually. Because
Oh.
there's some... I mean, this is when I'm in a call with you. And you'll say some things, and it takes me a second to think about it. And I'll just be like... fuck you. But yeah, that's what I went with. So we're going down to
Six.
Number
six.
six. Yeah.
So skipping
and then
down to number
hopefully we'll
6.
be in order.
Best backdrop. Andrew.
It's me. Mine's clean, organized. Me.
Okay.
Frank.
All right.
I had Andrew as well.
Elias.
You had Andrew. Okay.
Hayden.
Hayden.
You had Hayden. Okay. Hayden.
Yeah.
Nice.
Tony.
Okay.
Andrew.
Mets fan.
You went with Andrew. Okay. I went with Hayden because it's got a lot of colors in it. That's why.
He does have a lot of colors.
Quantity over quality.
Too much Alonzo.
Yeah, it's just too much. Like Hayden's got the most stuff, and I'll give him that. It's just everything looks like just too close together. I don't
He
know.
represents
Like if he spread it out around his whole room, it would look amazing. I just don't like the
Hey,
everything's too close. Like
I don't think we want to do Alderson.
Rhino design.
I got
Carpenter.
I mean, he did go football. I mean, I do the same thing too. I got like football, wrestling, movie corner, but like yeah. So
You got to do a
Hayden's got
room
some-
tour, Andrew.
what? Oh, room.
Next
do a
one,
tour.
most likely to go Hollywood on the 6 of us on Mets Weekly. Let's go with Andrew.
It starts with me. I went with this guy because he has the easiest out for a podcast. I'm gonna go Frank. You know, he's boys with the reckless dude. You know, if that pops off, see ya.
Oh, no. I actually had Tony because he is Hollywood.
I mean, he is Hollywood Tony. Elias,
I chose me. I got a music career coming up. So
Okay.
Hayden,
Tony.
Hollywood Tony.
Okay. Tony.
Page for
Who do you
every-
got?
He get a separate page for every question.
I had Elias because of the music career.
That is true.
Ah,
Mets fan
Okay. All right, I went with Tony just because he lives near
in
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Exactly.
So
Hollywood
it's
Tony.
just, you know,
There you go.
You had to have a shitty joke in there.
Tony Wood.
Yeah,
Usually, you know.
of course. All right, number 8.
All right, number 8, worst take in Mets Weekly history.
Oh, Lord.
Oh boy, there's been a lot.
There's been some terrible takes.
There's
but-
been some really bad ones,
okay.
but
yeah.
Andrew, who do you got?
I got to keep my meme alive. It's you and Miguel Castro. That guy sucks. And you just loving his revenge tour saying he's good. That's just terrible.
That's just racism.
That's
Okay.
a meme to keep a meme alive. Frank,
Yeah, there was a watch along we had, and Elias said that
God.
Javi Baez should be in the minor leagues.
that's a good. Oh, I forgot about that. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I think the Mets were playing the Cubs, and he was like, Baez is so bad. Just
So
put him in the
bad,
minor
bro.
leagues. I was like,
Yeah,
oh
after
my
like a
God.
strikeout or something.
Yeah.
Elias,
I went Carson. I can't pick up, a certain one, but so much Michael
Just
Conforto,
shit.
Miguel Castro,
Just
Jake
one of the
Hagar
conformal
propaganda.
just
I can't
anything
do it,
Mets
man.
fan comes out of his mouth.
So, yeah,
Hayden,
Carson.
Okay,
Now, if it was
plead
Big
the
Apple Bill-
off.
if it was my channel, it'd be me because I said James Buchanan was going to win a Silver Slugger.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. But that wasn't on Mets
That's pretty
Weekly.
bad.
So, Metro,
Exactly.
Oh,
I'm
no.
in the clear.
I mean,
clear.
whatever. Okay.
Metro.
The only guy that thinks Edwin Diaz is a top 3 reliever.
This is the shit on Mets fan segment.
Jesus Christ. All right, well, I'll mix it up. I'll go with Hayden saying that Javi Baez isn't a power hitter. That was a pretty bad
That's
one.
that was
iconic, but that's an iconic one. There
Hayden
you go.
Khalil Lee. is tremendous 2.0.
Khalil Lee is as good as
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
say,
that's
but that was an
better.
off-stream one. That was off
Yeah.
stream. That wasn't on stream. All right.
Okay,
next
so
one. Oh,
okay.
we can
I have to ask though, what's wrong with Miguel Castro?
He sucks. He walks the ballpark and then gives up dongs. Like, he sucks. He's drippy, though. I'll give him. He's got drip.
He
But he's-
got
that's the
drip?
only thing he does well is his drip. That's it.
All right. All right.
a
Most
bum.
likely to steal a foul ball from a child. Let's start
This
with
this was 9.
Andrew.
I mean, this
Andrew,
was
you
hard.
got-
I would have picked the gerbil yourself, but I went with Hayden because I think Hayden can just body somebody. Like, he would body a 6-year-old kid being like, hey, Mr. Pete Alonso, give me the ball. And Hayden just pulls a freaking Barry Sanders, jukes him out the way, and then just picks it up. So, Hayden.
I would say Von Miller, but he just got traded. So
He just got traded, and he sucked with the Rams.
I apologize.
He sucked with the Rams. But, all right, Frank.
I'm saying Andrew. If Brett Beatty hit a foul ball, Andrew will Spider-Man jump off a person, jump off the seats, and catch that thing.
I'd only do that for his first big league homer. If it was his first big league, I'm turning to Derrick Henry. But
Andrew's like, I can get good money on this. I can get him to sign it. I feel like Andrew do something wild for a foul.
I like the reasoning, but yeah, Elias.
Yeah, I said Andrew. He's the collector, and he's got the size to truck a few people to get it.
That's a smart answer. I'll respect that one.
Yeah.
Exactly. A former offensive lineman, big body.
All right, Hayden, who do you got?
Yeah.
All right.
Metro.
All right.
Metro.
In a rage. All right.
In a rage.
Yeah. Fuck you, kid, out of my way.
It's got to be Hayden.
Yeah,
I've done it. I mean,
I had. It's you because you're gonna get the ball from the kid, and then you're gonna get chased down by security, and that's when you run onto the field. That's how.
That's a respectable answer. There's a story. I like it.
I did it for the story. When Chaz Chisholm was at the game, I bumped into a ton of little camp kids.
That's a great.
No way.
I mean, Alex Noah caught me a ball. I yeeted over a kid.
So
What are you
Are they still looking for you? All right.
Still looking for him.
I went Andrew because this is Rhino reflexes right here. Like this is
okay.
Easily Rhino reflexes.
If I can put quick little story about the Rhino charging, but this wasn't for a foul ball. This is for Jacob DeGrom. I did outbody about 6-6-year-olds to get Jake, but that was for Jacob DeGrom on a World Series ball. So that was the only time I've pulled my Rhino size and murdered children. But that's very, very rarely.
Yo, when see if I ever needed to get through, I would just hire one of the offensive linemen that the Raiders used to have.
That's used to have. You ain't using Alex Leatherwood.
They used to have before they dismantled it.
Yeah, that was pretty solid.
So the most expansive or highest baseball knowledge, Andrew, would you go with?
I mean, this is an easy answer. You got to go with experience. The man who's seen it all. I gotta go Frank.
Okay.
I actually said Metsfan because he has all these numbers that I'll never care about.
But that's useless information, though. That's just useless shit. That's like me knowing how to make a cake, but I know how many eggs are in the thing.
I write down my interesting facts. I apologize.
Yeah,
Elias is gone. Hayden, who you got? The most expansive knowledge.
Frank.
Exactly.
Okay.
And Metro.
I picked Frank.
See? And then
right.
Metro.
All right. I went Andrew because there's some things that he knows that you're like, what the? If you want to talk about Mets, he knows so many random Mets. I'd say
players. Yeah.
we went back and forth with random Mets. We'll probably have to do that on stream one day.
That might be an on stream.
They do that on SOY sometimes. They do
But no, we just went dark random nobody Mets. All right, Elias, advanced knowledge. Who has the most knowledge?
Wait, which number is this? 10, right?
10.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll go Tony. He seems to have the historical Met knowledge.
Okay. There you go. Number 11.
All right.
I don't know where we are.
Most likely to buy a player's jersey right before they get traded or leave. Andrew, who'd you have?
Me, because I'm the clearance jersey shopper. I only buy jerseys when they're half off or 75% off. So that's why I'm waiting for that black Javi jersey to go on.
Yeah, I had Andrew because I think he'd probably go for a signature on the jersey. So.
That's another good shout. That's also a very good shout. Elias?
Okay.
I had Hayden, but I'm gonna flip to Andrew.
Okay.
Hayden.
All right.
Tony?
Wow. Andrew.
It's a clean sweep on the board, Andrew.
That's fine.
I
think I've said it in videos
not
too.
A clean sweep because I picked Elias, and I'll tell you why. It seems like he's out of all 6 of us, he's like the last person to get the news. He's like
that's not a bad,
he goes to his phone later, and I feel like he'll just because he was the last person to figure out when Javi Baez came to the Mets.
I was
or
at
whatever.
work.
He was at work. Yeah,
he
he
so
works
you'll
too,
be
so
it's not your fault.
Yeah, we're not calling it's otherworldly circumstances.
But he's late to the party. Let's say we.
Yeah, I get that. I just don't buy I don't really buy jerseys that much. So that's
I think I said it in a stream.
So if you were to, it'll probably give you some bad luck.
I have one Mets jersey that fits me.
I've seen where
I've worn it on a couple streams, but
bro, I got a Cespedes World Series jersey for $20.
I have 2 $10 Blue Jays jerseys from Marshalls.
I've never bought jerseys where like where they leave. I got ones where
when you bought an Edwin jersey, that'll be on clearance. So
they turned to shit. Like they turned to shit right after I did. The day that
Lindor jersey,
Diaz blew that save against the Pirates
which
was
one?
the day that I got the Diaz jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, which one?
Yeah.
All right, next one. 12.
Yeah. All right. So next one, most likely to get arrested for fighting with a rival fan at the ballpark. Andrew.
I went Hayden again. He's the most angry of all of us, so Hayden can. I can see somebody disrespecting Pete Alonso, and then Hayden's pulling out the musket. So I'm gonna go Hayden.
I was about to say that. Yeah.
Frank,
Hayden as well.
Lias,
Hayden.
Okay.
Hayden,
Hayden. What with you?
Tony,
Hayden.
Metsfan.
I went Tony.
Oh.
I went Tony. I'm sorry.
Well, I could see Tony and Dodger fan. I could actually see him and Dodger fans.
He's
Dodger
sitting
fan.
next to Dodger, and if they he'll eventually snap. We know
He's
will.
gonna snap. Yeah.
If it
let's be
hasn't
real.
happened by now, it will never happen.
That's true. All right, 13.
All right, so 13, we have the best gamer. Who's the best on the sticks?
Best on the sticks. Well, I'm the only one
Andrew?
that streams, so I went myself. And I'm the only one
yourself?
that's
Okay.
Yeah, that plays online too. So kind of.
All right. Frank?
I actually said me because I play so many different games. I think that just like out of the total amount of games.
Okay, that's a respectable one.
probably-
I like that. Elias.
Okay. Elias?
Yeah, I don't know shit about video games, but I know Andrew streams them, so he's got my vote.
Okay.
Hayden.
Hayden?
And he's always playing them during the
Andrew.
stream.
Okay.
That is. I'm not playing today, but yeah, usually. Metro.
Hey,
Tony,
Andrew.
who do you got for best gamer?
Oh, it's definitely me. I'll take all your money. Who wants to play? You want to play the show, FIFA, 2K?
But this guy's on Xbox. Like, both of y'all are Xbox, but you play on a second.
I got
console.
PS4, dog.
You got
I-
PS4, I bet.
I also went with Tony. And I feel like he's got a lot of like old school games that he was like really good at.
Oh, if you want to lose in Ken Griffey Jr. baseball for N64?
Bro, I need to see Frank versus Metro on 60.
that
Yeah, we
shit,
need
yeah.
that.
Oh
we need
my
Ken
God.
Griffey Jr. That'd be great.
God, more
All right.
content ideas, guys. They're flowing during the stream. All
There we
right.
go. 14.
All right. Most likely to drop food or a beverage on them or drop it at the ballpark.
This is
Andrew?
This is where I took my guess. And this is just because, I think he's not the biggest. I want Elias. I just think maybe, he's a little lanky. Maybe he trips
I'm
on like
tiny, yeah.
the cup holder thingy. I could see that, so I went Elias. Frank?
Okay.
I went me. I'm so clumsy. I dropped everything, so I'm bound to. So I'll take me.
Elias.
Considering his
Okay,
persona
Elias.
is the tub, I went Andrew.
The tub is Metsfan, and I don't drop food. You think I drop food?
Yeah.
You think
All the dropping is in my mouth. That ain't no dropping on the floor. The hell no. Hayden?
All right. Hayden?
Elias.
Elias. Okay.
Tony?
Tony.
I want Mets fan because he's going to have food in this hand and food in the other, and then he's going to realize he wants to calculate Jeff McNeil's extra box.
Yes,
He's going to
yes,
be like, oh, wait a
yes,
second,
yeah.
I have my phone out.
Yeah. I also put myself. I'm way too easily distracted. And I think I've probably hurt myself doing the stupidest things. Like,
Probably.
I once threw my back out sneezing. So...
Dude,
And not the way of TikTok. Not the TikTok
Never
way.
admit that again.
Dude, I had to go to the hospital 'cause of gym class.
No,
had to
I
get
was
9
actually in the
stitches.
middle of a hardware store or something. I don't know. I forget. But it's like, and then all of a sudden my back, like, I probably have the body of an 80-year-old man and the mind of a 19-year-old
12-year-old man.
What
What about this question in reverse?
I feel
Who's
like
the
I
answer
I
to
can't
the-
hurt. I won't hurt myself. I won't hurt myself like rock climbing or doing some crazy stunt. But like the stupidest things, I'll hurt myself. The last one.
There's two
Or
left.
no, second to last one. Excuse me. Most likely to say the most random thing at the most random time. Andrew, who do you got?
I went with Tony. Because even though me and Metsfan do some dumb time, Metro could say some dumb shit. I feel like Metro can just say something random out of just the blue moon.
I'm a Mets fan. A Mets fan has said some very odd stuff that I'm just like, what? So I'm gonna
Yeah.
Yeah,
Elias?
I went Carson too. I don't have any specific example. You just give me that vibe.
Hayden. There you go. Respect. There you go.
Okay.
Metro.
I put Hayden.
Hayden.
Okay.
I think I know the answer to this one, but I'll let you answer.
Yeah, I went Andrew. There and this is there's so many examples. I don't think there's any I can really name on.
No, I don't think
stream.
there's nothing for the streams. And no, that's just say late night
Like,
Rhino.
I guess like I'll try to moderize it. Like we'll be sitting there in silence for like 2 minutes, and all of a sudden, just randomly, I hear, "Do you ever shit in a can?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" It's like,
Oh, you use that one.
random
Okay,
shit.
okay. There you go.
yeah.
All right, the last one.
There's other.
There's other ones,
that-
but
that
you
would
got to
be
pay
for
for the
another-
Patreon or the OnlyFans to get that comment.
Yeah, you have to get to that one. All right.
Yeah, if the Mets Weekly
last
channel gets to
one.
1,000 subscribers, we'll leak our.
Then I'll
our-
reveal
our
them.
group
Yeah,
chat.
Yeah,
that's
we'll
gonna be
leak the Twitter DMs.
on
Yeah.
Twitter GMs. Facts.
Okay.
If we get monetized.
Most likely to curse out a 5-year-old kicking the back of their seat at the ballpark. Andrew.
Oh, if this was for tomorrow night, it's me. Because when I go to see Spider-Man No Way Home tomorrow, and there is a crying baby, I'm turning that baby into a Gronk spite and throwing him out of the movie theater. Me. Me.
Jesus Christ. Authorities, we don't know who that man is. Okay. Frank.
I would say Hayden because if he's in the middle of a rage and someone like kicked the seat, he'd probably just like continue the rage.
That's a good one.
So I'll say Hayden.
Elias?
All right.
One answer. It's Hayden.
Okay. Hayden? There we go. Okay.
I changed the
Metro.
question.
Guys, it's
I almost
simple.
flipped
See
on
how I
a
treat
on
my
a flight.
chair? I
though.
freaking throw it against
was
the
able
wall
to
on
keep
my
my
bed.
composure.
I
Metro.
originally wrote down Hayden, but I'm changing it to Frank because what do old people hate more than anything? Having
Kicking
back
it.
of their feet.
Yo, whippersnappers.
You
gonna be
fucking
Frank.
whip.
I've been close to doing it, but I've never done it. But I've been
Yeah,
close.
the only time I could think I was close was on a airplane. The
What
kid
annoys
kicked my
me
seat.
more are if you're at an event like, let's say, whatever, a movie, a game, whatever,
Okay.
people that talk and they're not even talking about what you're actually at. They just
Yeah.
talk the whole
Yeah.
game. I'm like, shut up. Like, I mean, they're talking about their cousins and their grandma. I'm like, I don't need to hear that. I'm trying to watch the game. Shut up.
That's
That's
fine.
what
Well,
bothers me.
and then there's
Yeah.
like the other side where there's those people at the movies where it's like you turn
On
your
their
phone on to check the time.
Oh,
and
I
somebody's like,
again.
"Oh,
Do
turn
it
that
tomorrow,
off."
please. Please, someone
You
do
know?
it. Dare you. Dare you. Bring your children. I bring them. I bring them. Not
Oh,
tomorrow.
you don't like that when people turn on their phone?
No.
No,
Not for
you
this
don't like
Dark
that.
Room.
If
I mean,
it's during
I
a
just-
bad
I would
movie,
just, like,
okay.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
more
text-
warning
I
for-
just check the
yeah.
time or something, and then there'll
No.
be like some freaking. Like,
I'll do that when it's in the
50-year-old
credits. I'll do that like when the
parent will be
credits
like,
are going on, but not during the
You'd be
movie.
like,
Credits.
all right, so
Before that.
Tony, did
Mets
you
fans,
answer
you.
this one?
Yeah, Metro said Frank.
All right.
You.
Yeah, I said Hayden as well. I think there's points where like he can just snap. Like
I was just
mid-range.
warning it. I'm just
and, like if there's
don't bring your kids.
if there's a kid that he can take, like
Yeah, I
you
can
know,
see Hayden just throwing hands.
I can see. It.
I mean, I take
can
enough on
definitely
my
see
chair
that.
anyways, so.
Yeah, like I
Yeah,
see
maybe throwing a
Hayden
chair
pulling
at
up.
him. I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
Like just going like full on adrenaline, like taking the chair, like the seat
the
out
snack
of the,
package you get from the on
I
planes.
think
just
on
shoving
camera,
it.
I think I've thrown my chair 3 times at least on camera that I've.
You broke it that one time.
Oh yeah, there's a
I,
whole
hit it
back.
with the
I
bat.
think
Came
about
up.
You
I
hit it with
think
the
about
bat a
saying
few
a lot of
times.
things in public, but I don't.
Oh, I don't have a filter. I say a bunch of dumb shit, and I don't really care.
Yeah,
yeah, it's
I
kinda
I catch the ones that I know I'm gonna get regret saying, but
I
Besides
do
that.
make my jokes, but it's like usually 10 seconds afterwards when they're not in here, and like because
Yeah.
I don't like interactions with most people, so it's
me
like
neither.
you
I
know.
hate people. I just hate people. All right.
Yeah.
There you go. That's Mets Weekly superlatives.
Mets
Yeah, you
Weekly
gotta share that
superlatives. Okay, so I think the next one we're gonna go to, unless you guys have any questions you want to answer, is we're gonna go with buy or sell.
Can we do Rhino
Um,
Report instead?
Why? Well, no. I mean, it's
Why
All
not?
right, so now we
I like
have.
Fire Sale.
why does Frank just wants me to make minor league content so
I
damn
want
bad?
Rhino Report. I don't want buy or sell.
I mean, shit. I
It's
can
not
wing
to
it.
buy,
I
it's a
mean,
lockout.
we can do
Okay.
it. I mean, if you want,
No,
I can wing
I like
it.
buy or sell. Let's
We
do
can do
it.
buy or sell and then do the rhino. We'll save password for next week.
We're
'Cause I don't-
Carson's
time-wise.
criteria. We still got to do.
No, we're not doing criteria this
can
week. We weren't gonna do
probably
either. Of them,
save it
but-
for next week. It depends. I think we'll do like 3 or 4 of the hot
And then-
takes that were sent to us. So
And yeah.
guys, on Twitter, we asked you guys to send us your hot takes. If you're not
Following the Twitter.
you're not
Follow
following
that.
us on Twitter, get the fuck out of our site.
Facts.
But
and then
subscribe
subscribe.
first.
Subscribe first, then get the hell
and
out
then
of here,
leave. Yeah.
Yeah, get the fuck
And
out of
and
our
like the
site.
stream.
Okay.
And send any
All
hot
right,
sisters.
So we actually have quite a few here.
Speaking of no filter,
And I guess we'll have everybody comment on it. So if you guys don't know, there's a take, and they say if they buy or sell it, they give their explanation in just 15 seconds. So it's going to be very, very quick. So we'll go around the table, and the first one, we'll start with... Ooh, okay. So the first one is Nimmo is our best outfielder going into this season. And I'll start with Frank.
I'm going to sell. I think Starling Marte is still that guy. Nimmo gets on base, but Marte gets hits, he steals bases, and he plays
beat
more
this.
often. So I'm going to take Marte.
Okay, interesting. All right. Elias, buy or sell?
yeah, I'm gonna sell. I'd give that slight edge to Starling Marte. A lot of it's also a health thing. When Nimmo's had a lot of trouble staying healthy in the past, I think Starling Marte brings a little bit more. Obviously, you love that on base with Nimmo, but obviously, also Marte's kind of the new hot guy. You know, the new guy.
And an
You
all-star.
like him. Yeah. Oh, all-star too.
Okay, Hayden, you there, man? You there?
Pete Alonso
All right, well,
sucks.
we'll go.
Lindor is
Andrew?
God. He hates Lindor.
Buy or sell?
Easy buy. Nimmo has a batting average in New York and has played in New York. Starling Marte has played no games. Who knows? He might be the new Jed Lowry. Who knows? Guy who's been hurt in his career, hasn't played in New York yet. Nimmo's better than Marte.
Okay.
And was higher on MLB's top
Hayden?
10
Is
last
Hayden
year.
here?
So.
I don't know. All right.
Hayden.
Well, I guess I'll go. All right. I'm gonna also buy this one. I love Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo is just so underrated, and also I do see Starling Marte possibly regressing. I don't really think his 2021 is that sustainable.
Which one can actually hit a high fastball?
Oh
Hey,
my
he
God!
he doesn't get paid at fastballs. He's paid to get on base. Both
Yeah,
of them.
No, but I'm
he
saying
gets
Nimmo
paid to
has
get
like
on
a
base.
glaring weakness in the batter's box that Marte does not have.
He's still young.
If
He's
teams
Marte's better
exploited it
defensively,
more,
too.
if
No,
teams
he's not.
exploited more, Nimmo would struggle hit.
Yeah, he is.
Nimmo had a better OAA.
Nimmo is a lot more
How
disciplined.
many Gold Gloves does Nimmo have?
We don't care.
We don't care. Salvador Perez won
We
7.
don't care.
Yeah, elite defender.
We don't care.
Yeah, well,
And he's
According
not
to
a
Johnny Bench.
liability in
According
the
to Johnny
outfield.
Bench.
He's not
his
elite.
arm is a liability.
I mean, he does have a noodle. That is
I'm
I'm
very
sure
true.
his
He's
arms
got a
line of
brutal arm,
liability.
yeah.
Let's not act like
He might have to just do some arm exercises to get the forearms getting going again, but who knows?
Dude, might
Yeah,
need to do
there's
some,
no.
like,
sus-
yoga
I
or
don't really
something.
see
He doesn't have to
much
pull a hammy every
sustainability.
year.
I mean, maybe it's just the age,
Yeah.
but
And he
and
can
I also
fall
am not
off as age
fully
goes.
convinced that he's kind of reinvented his discipline, because there was a jump that he had from like a big stretch where he wasn't walking, he was chasing a lot, and then this year he brought it up. So I'm not
And
fully
Baez
convinced
one
yet.
sustainable that he had with the Mets.
What do you mean? What do you mean by
But
that?
also he
Baez
did it
had
in
a
New
different
York. That's-
approach with
yeah.
the Mets. He
Oh,
was
no, that's
walking
not
more,
sustainable at
chasing
all.
less.
There's no sustainability to it.
Okay.
No.
What about
Yeah.
Mark Canna? Show him some love.
He's good. He's probably number 3,
Does not
but
chase.
he's
He
good.
he just gets on base. That's all he does.
Well, the real best outfielder on the team is Jeff McNeil.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Chicago White Sox. I guess Metro and Hayden are MIA.
Okay. I guess we'll go to the next one. Noah Syndergaard will
You drinking
return
there?
to the Mets in 2023. Buy or sell? Elias, will start with you.
I'll sell. How often do you see guys sign with one team, then go back to their old team? I think he's moved on. I think he's gonna work well with the Angels. That they're gonna re-sign him.
Okay. TonyMetro, Syndergaard will return to the Mets in 2023. Buy or sell? 15 seconds.
So
That's
There
it.
you go.
You can
That's
explain.
all you got? No,
he's not
no
coming
explanation.
back. He's not coming back, and I don't want him back. Let him go Hollywood in LA, like me.
Uh-huh.
Are you crying at the? Are you crying every night at the picture?
The home run ball,
Definitely
you know.
Wolverine memeing it every night.
Did you throw that in the dumpster? Light it on
Wiped his
fire?
ass with that, yeah.
They still have
Definitely not. It's somewhere around here. I don't know where.
I'll give you a Steven Matz ball.
He caught one of Syndergaard's home runs.
Dude, better hold on to
Alright.
that. Steven Matz is the reason we got Max
Andrew.
Scherzer.
Facts.
Andrew, buy or sell? Syndergaard comes back.
So, because I knew who sent this question and won't shut up about him. He's not coming back. He was never that good. Go away. Get out of my DMs.
Is this Zariz who asked the question?
It's Zariz, yes.
Of course.
Was it? Yeah, it was. Okay. I'm gonna.
Wait, Franco?
I'll buy it. Why not? Let's be different. He liked. There's rumors about him liking some tweets, and then there's some.
Okay, Trevor Bauer.
Why not? Let's go conspiracy theories. Yeah, I think you'll see Scherzer and DeGrom and be like, yeah, let's do this. All right.
Let the old man needs to go.
Oh, sorry, Frank. Buy or sell?
I'm gonna say sell only because the way Noah left, it seemed kind of petty. Like he wasn't caring about enough that's to give him enough attention. So I see him still being that petty a couple years later and not coming back.
Okay.
How did the Chiefs have the ball again? What are you doing, Charlie?
Because they're elite, bro. Nobody beating the Chiefs, bro. They're
there's a game on
undefeated,
tonight.
never lost.
Who are they playing?
They're playing the Chargers.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Chiefs.
Raiders really
Love
woke
the
the Chiefs up. I gotta
Yeah,
tell
the
you.
Raiders woke them
Fucking
up,
love the
baby.
Chiefs. Okay, Jeff
Go
McNeil
Missouri's
will return
team,
to his
baby.
All-Star form in 2019. Buy or sell? Let's start with Andrew.
Hell no. This guy's declined since the second half of 2019. This guy sucks. He's gonna go back hit 220 again. Tony's gonna yell at him. He'll get hot for 2 weeks and then go back to sucking. No.
All right.
Angry Rhino.
Frank about sports. Jeff
No, he
McNeil.
will definitely go back to his All-Star self because Steamer has him at a 114 WRC plus next year. Prior to this year, he had a good WRC plus
Yeah, that's
every
right.
single year, and even with his struggles, could still put above 300 batting average every year. So I will buy.
For the type of hitter he is, 114 is regression. But anyway,
He's fluky, yeah.
Elias. Buy or sell? Jeff McNeil being Jeff McNeil again.
I'll buy. I think he's somewhere in between, his All-Star form and his last year form. I don't think he's as good as, as an All-Star player, but I also don't think he's a scrub. So he'll get close to it, so I'll buy.
Okay.
It's,
TonyMetro.
it is there.
Buy or sell? Jeff McNeil coming back to his form.
I'm going to sell. I think he's going to have a much better year this year, but I don't think he's going to get back to like 2019 All-Star version of himself.
Okay. All right, for me, I'm going to buy this one. I think he'll be back to his all-star self. He's going to be good. I think he's a great hitter. He's a great player. I think he'll do all of those things in Cincinnati.
Answer of the night. Luis Castillo will have a 2-5 with the Mets. It's going to be great.
You mean Oakland, but okay.
Sir, all right, we'll
Oakland.
do one.
Sandy's going to do his old team a favor.
Hey, we'll take Mania and I guess
okay.
Matt Chapman as a steal, I guess. I don't know.
I'll take
All
him.
right, one more. Okay.
Lindball.
Linval.
What happened?
Hey, Lindball,
Okay.
half to the face. What are you doing?
From who?
Lindball,
All right,
dude.
one more.
Uno mas.
So the Mets have a top 3 pitching staff when healthy. Look at it right now. Elias, we'll start with you. 15 seconds.
Buy. I don't give a fuck who the 3 is. You got a 1-2 of DeGrom and Scherzer. That I don't care.
Okay. TonyMetro, buy or sell?
I'm trying to think of other staffs because I want to sell on this just because I'm concerned about Carrasco and Taiwan Walker, and then what else? McGill. Like 1-2 punch is unbelievable, but I'm gonna sell on it. They need more. As it stands right now, they need more.
We'll make it happen. We'll bring
Okay.
somebody. Castillo to New York.
Frank about sports. Top 3 rotation.
As currently constructed, that's a sell. I mean, Scherzer's great, but Stroman had a really good year, and this rotation was still awful. And we still don't know if DeGrom is even that same guy. We don't know if Scherzer's that same guy coming off the injury. You can say if healthy, but I still can't even count on that's ever going to happen.
All right. Andrew, buy or sell. Top 3.
Hard sell because you need more than 5 guys. Good teams need more than 5 to win, so they only really have 3 right now, maybe 4 if you want to count Walker, McGill, and Peterson, still question marks. So you need more than 5, so no. So.
Okay, I'm also going to sell this. There's just way too many question marks, of course, and also at the top you have Jacob deGrom, who we don't really know the health status of him. We haven't really had any updates and can't really do much without him.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Frank!
I mean, Spider's back helps pitchers pitch better, but now that it's banned, I mean, I just don't see Rodriguez being as good as he was.
Yeah,
So,
don't touch him with a 10-foot
so
spider.
the answer is they probably shouldn't, unless it's a minor league deal. There's no such bad thing as a minor league deal.
That is very true.
And I think that if I could just bring one more point, it's not really random, but it's related to this. I think you look at what's going on in the NFL right now, the NBA right now, and NHL, all with the serious COVID cases they're having.
Yep.
I think now Mets post-lockout, it should be more imperative. Just depth
Everybody.
out the wazoo.
Sign everybody.
Like, go so crazy depth-wise, because if they're just going to keep playing games and you might lose some starting pitchers, you might lose some relief pitchers, you're going to need bodies. You're going to need like quality players.
Yeah.
So if you could get whoever you can get to a minor league deal, do it. You know, I'm almost at the point where I'd rather just get a bunch of guys than another star at this point. I think that because it's really becoming a thing again. I mean, we're seeing a lot of cases. We saw one of the Canadian hockey teams cancel a game. So
And no
it-
fans.
Not
It said no fans.
You
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
fans.
no fans.
Mon-
Right,
Every New York Knick that has a good game gets
Has been the next day has been put on COVID. So yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would.
And Brooklyn had
That's
8
why,
players
like, if
instead
you
of
could
play.
get-
Cleveland
whoever-
Browns.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you could get. Minor
The
league deal, do
Rams.
it.
Yeah.
MLB ready staff in AAA.
And
That's what
also-
I mean, like,
Yep. Yeah.
yeah.
And also, players are going to be in a rush to get jobs, I think.
Yep.
Because this lockout is going to take a while. Unfortunately, I think we could agree on that. So the guys be like, I need to sign somewhere, before spring training starts. Because the later you sign, the harder it becomes to have a good season. I mean, we've seen that time and
Dallas
time again, like with
yeah.
Shane Green.
Yep.
Look at Shane Green. He signed so late. He wasn't the same guy. He didn't have a real spring training. So I think you'll be able to get some pretty good deals, and you're going to need to. Because this year, it might come down to who has the best depth. That might be the team that wins it all. Because you might not even have the guys you originally, for a good postseason that you planned on.
Yep. And better to do it now than the
Signed with the
deadline.
Braves and then was traded to the Dodgers, right?
Yep. Or
Yeah.
no, DFA'd and then went to the Dodgers. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So.
Well,
I'm
gentlemen,
like, I'd even look at some like former MLB guys playing overseas just to get some AAA depth.
Or sign like Galvies and those guys from going to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Japan.
Preventing them. Yeah.
Tony,
I mean,
what
like,
do you
and
have
the
to
thing
say?
is, like, you could still sign minor league contracts. I mean, we
Yep.
saw the Yankees sign Ender and Ciarte
The
today.
Nationals.
So, I mean, we saw Nationals get some Met killers, of course, Michael
Of course.
Franco. So there's no reason to
Gordon.
wait,
Yeah.
minor league deal, why not?
Of
Before
course they picked up
guy
Michael
off the board.
Franco. Like,
Of course.
of course. Because why
So-
not,
Coming
right?
up one tier.
Tony
Why
has something
not?
to
He'll
say?
suck with the Mets if the Mets get him. But every other NL East
At least
rival...
you prevent from killing us, so it's kind of
That's
worth
true.
it.
I'm signing off.
All right.
Have a good one,
This is
man.
Tony Metro.
This is Tony Metro, and I will see you later.
All right.
Good
An
stream.
improved message.
Should repeat
Hopefully,
the
the
idea.
lockout ends and we can actually talk baseball again. That'd be nice. But if not, we'll have some more fun games for the audience. So, well done. Way to put it together, Mets fan. You worked really hard on all this, and we all appreciate it. Tony out.
I wish we had the comment
Metro!
saved of.
Right.
All right.
Do we
All
want
right,
to
guys.
report?
Tony's link is in the description as well as Hayden.
Follow
I
him on
think Hayden
Twitter, yep.
had to leave as well earlier.
I guess.
All of our links are in the
Next
description,
time-
along
next episode,
with
we gotta
the
start
brand
making
new
videos.
channel.
I'll make a video
What happened
about this, honestly.
What happened?
I'll probably just
I
turn
said
this
with
into a video.
next stream we should star Frank's transcription of Tony's intro. Throw it up at the end.
Throw it up at the end.
Okay,
Do
we'll do that.
do we want a report of a rhino or we got something else planned? I can wing mine. I have it ready.
Any more buy or sell?
We don't other than like
Dumb quiet. Yeah, they were pretty dumb.
dumb ones like
Sorry,
you know
guys,
because that's how the internet works.
It's very stupid.
And a lot of them are repetitive as well. So
Because we'll save
Oh,
password for
right.
next week. You want to do like your criteria and mine like every other week? You want to do that?
yeah, we can do that.
So you want me to
as
do
well.
and then you do yours
That
next
takes
week?
some pressure off
and make
one
Frank
while,
happy since
so
Frank's already asked
you
for
can
it. So.
if you want to you can. 'cause
I
we
can
still
wing
have
it,
time.
and now especially when there's less people here, my OCD or nervousness is very low, and Frank's here, so I can talk about it. So we want for the Rhino report? I don't have my intro yet. I don't have
Yes.
a McChicken. We'll
Yeah, he
get the
doesn't- he
McChicken
doesn't
type intro
have-
video yet.
does not have that. I mean, we could try this, right? I mean,
We could do.
no, that's copywritten.
That is copywritten, yes.
Oh, no, don't
Because
do it.
you haven't
Yes,
changed it
I'm
yet.
Singing familiar songs.
Or we have another video saved that's not copyrighted. That's it's not really an intro, but it's a video of a certain couple dingers. But whatever. Let us, I guess, we'll to the Rhino report. There you go. So let me pull up my slides up real quick. This is probably dog shit, so don't kill me in the comments. I am also a rhino, so I really don't care. All right, so it's the first edition of the Rhino report.
Oh, wait.
Go.
What we got?
Who made the graphics?
This is mine, actually. I've made all of this because he didn't want to. Metsfan had too much shit to do, so the Rhino had to make them, and they're probably dog shit compared to his. But you know what?
No, they're good,
I
man.
was making a wheel spin.
He was because this guy's addicted to wheels. So Rhino report, as there's Beatty and over. Let's break down how am I going to do it. Most evaluators, if you go to MLB Pipeline or MLB Fangraphs, they usually do it from 20 to 80. I think that's very stupid. I'm going to go grade from 0 to 100. 65 being in my school, 65 was passing, so 65 grade is average.
Ooh, I like that.
What in my 4 major categories? Power, pure contact, hitability, defense, and base running and speed. I know they usually break it down base running and arm and all individually. I am going to bunch them all up together. I add up all 4 categories, give them an overall grade. With my players, floor, and ceiling, that is the type of player I expect them to be. Not say, again, like if I say Bobby Witt Jr., well, I'll save him because he is today. Brett Beatty, I think his floor is going to be Kyle Seager and his ceiling is Freddie Freeman. So that's where I think the type of player he will become. I don't like going Mike Trout, and I usually don't do Mike Trout, Babe Ruth. I don't do that. I look at a player that he is, and that's the type, either his floor or what I see as his ceiling. So, after all of that explained, today's first edition is not just going to be Mets related, it is going to be overall prospect, because I have seen this website, people trying to talk about prospects that don't know what the hell they're talking about, and I've just seen some pure stupidity. So I'm here to at least influence and at least give some knowledge to people who don't know what the hell they're talking about, and at least give them something to talk about. So starting off with...
Wait.
What?
So there's people that don't know what they're talking about. Do they look like this?
They don't look like... That's a very smart person. Those are the geniuses.
It's a very smart.
Those are the geniuses in the world.
If you guys know the reference to that, let us know in the chat.
You guys are great if you know that reference. So obviously you see on the screen...
I don't even know it. I see you guys sending it all the time.
Oh, come on.
Oh my god.
Uncultured swan.
We'll tell you. We'll tell you off stream.
We'll tell you off stream. Again, so starting today, we will start with a top 3 prospect in Major League Baseball in Bobby Witt Jr., former first-round pick, former top 3 pick, number 2 overall in the 2019 draft by the Kansas City Royals. Now I gotta have my script here. As you guys can see, just off of last year, 290 batting average. You know we love the good batting average. 33 homers, 97 RBIs, 29 stolen bases, just shy of a 30-30, 936 OPS, and a 142 WRC plus. Next, player comps. What I mean by that, his floor is prime Asdrubal Cabrera. I mean that. He is going to hit you, at his worst, can hit you, steal you 15 to 20 bases, hit you 15 to 20 homers, hit about 260, and play solid, above average defense. Now, Asdrubal Cabrera, historically, look back, is a really good defender. Is it the greatest, eye test guy, makes amazing highlight reel plays. Really wasn't overall the best defensive by analytics and bullshit. I don't know that shit. And I say his floor is prime Hanley. 30-30 potential. Guy's going to hit for a high average,
Ceiling.
steals a ton of bases. Guy's got a cannon offensively. Defensively, overall-wise, kind of, I wouldn't say stone hands, but above average defender. Could obviously get better. He's still young enough where he can get better defensively. But I say his floor is that prime Miami. I have the years. Where is it? I'm talking prime Hanley from like 2008 to 2010. That 30 homers, 100 RBIs, 35 plus steals. That is what I think his ceiling is if he fulfills all of his potential being that kind of player. Right now, the grades for Mr. Bobby Witt. Overall, again, 75. I said 65 is average, so everything above that is above average. Power 75. I think he can hit for some power, but I don't think that's his best overall trait. It also could be minor league parks, smaller minor league parks. He's going to go play in Kauffman. Kauffman is not a bandbox unless your name is Salvador Perez. Home run hitters don't really do well there. So, unless your name's like Jorge Soler or Salvador Perez, I don't expect him to hit 30. I mean, I could see him doing it because he's just that good of a hitter, but I don't think that's his best trait. Overall, it's just contact ability. The guy has a quick stroke, quick to the ball, finds barrel, hits the ball hard. Everything comes off his bat is electric. Comes a high exit velo guy. Launch angle as well, pretty good launch angle guy. Again, you look at Fangraphs and all that shit, they love him because, again, I'm always a good player. Speed base running, guy elite base runner. This guy is almost, I'd say Hanley. What I said was a Hanley or Ramirez type, where he's just able to find. He knows when to go, and when he goes, he always gets there. He's not one of these Billy Hamilton or Jonathan VR guys where he just loves stealing and he always picks the wrong time to go. As I've seen him, he is very selective of where he goes, and he usually always gets it right. So, gave that 85. Overall grade of an 81.25. Yes. He's the first guy you see, so you don't really have the balance of like, hey, where does he rank with other prospects, which, again, there'll be more down the line. But I think Bobby Witt, I had him as my number 3 prospect overall in baseball. That video, I guess, will come out maybe, I don't know, maybe after Christmas. I did the poll. You guys wanted the Beatty breakdown, so that'll come out first. But I think this guy is going to be a very good ball player who probably will be your opening day shortstop for the Kansas City Royals. I think they will move Alberto Mondesi, and Witt can go back to stay in the outfield if they want. But this kid is going to be very special. I think he's got Rookie of the Year potential this year. But there's something about him. He just screams superstar. Obviously, son of Bobby Witt, who used to pitch for the Yankees, I believe. If I remember, I think he pitched for the Yankees. His dad pitched for the Yankees, I think. Don't quote me on that. I should have looked that up before. But I think this kid could be really something special. The Royals got a good pick. He's not the best overall prospect in baseball, but I do think he's the best shortstop prospect in the game. And I think this could be a really good piece for the Kansas City Royals.
Now, I might be wrong on this, but I feel like I saw either today or yesterday like some kind of poll or ranking of shortstops that he was like top 10 already. Like already.
Yes. And that's an idiot who made that list. So I don't believe anything that guy said. He's probably the dumbest person on the planet. But I think he has that potential, yes, in a couple years. But not this year because I'm not a fucking idiot. Sorry, I just had to put that in there. But yeah, I think he has the potential to be a top shortstop. You know, I don't think he's Wander Franco because like Wander Franco is in a different class, but I do think he's just below a Wander Franco type player. I think he's better defensively than Wander Franco. That is one thing. I think the bat is Wander's a better hitter, but I think defensively Bobby Witt Jr. is probably a little bit better than Wander.
It reminds me a little bit of Whit Merrifield when we look at like what he does well.
Yep,
it's kind of interesting. So
with more power, Witt with more power. Witt and Witt, except there's an H instead of an extra T.
Is he less frustrating than Salvador Perez?
No, he's actually he's an analytical darling, so you don't got to worry about
Is he an analytical darling?
He's an analytical darling. He's like Beatty. He hits those high launch angles, high exit velos. Like they love him. Analytic. He walks a lot. He walks a decent amount. He's got a good. I think Beatty has a better approach than him, but obviously, I see Beatty more often. But I did see this kid play at Springfield. The ball, you know, there's very few guys. The ball comes off their bat and it sounds different. He hit a ground ball to short and it was a bomb. Like the thing that the ball comes off his bat is this kid's gonna be nice. And yes, he's gonna be probably compared to Wander because Wander's like the new, last year. Well, he was the shortstop prospect, the top shortstop prospect. Wander was the number 1 prospect for 3 years in a row. I don't think Witt's the best overall prospect, but I do think he's one of the better. He's the best middle infield prospect in baseball right now. But we'll see again. If the service time bullshit is gone, where like you don't get the extra year because like that's gonna be something to CBA, he'll be your opening day shortstop for the Royals.
All right. Well, I need my history. Obviously, I look up my history. So Bobby Witt Sr. was with Texas, for like 3 different stints or whatever. No, two stints.
Okay.
and then was with Oakland.
Okay.
He also pitched for the Marlins and the Cardinals. He had a 16-year career. He
Okay.
did not have the best ERA, though. So
That's bad.
that's tough.
He produced a better son, most likely.
Jesus Christ. 7th round by...
You gotta be decent though to have a 16-year carear though. Like,
Yeah.
I mean that's quite a while.
Or you're left-handed. But he's not left-handed.
6 B-War. Yeah, I guess.
So I'll probably run a poll next week to decide who the next prospect. I have an idea who it's going to be, but I'll let the fans decide who the next Rhino reporter will be.
Bobby Witt Jr.
All
He's right-hand hitter, right?
Yep. Right-handed hitter, right-handed thrower. You could move him to third too. He does have a good enough arm to move to third, but I wouldn't move him now.
We got Nicky
Kinda like
Lopez
how-
too.
They do have
He's
Nicky.
really
I mean,
good
that is
defender,
all.
yeah.
They Royals fans love him, and I think analytic people like Nicky Lopez. So I mean, again, he gives you the flexibility. You could move him to third if you need it, but I'd leave Witt up the middle.
And then the Mets trade for Mondesi.
That would
Nah.
Pinch runner. I like
pinch
it.
runner. It's not Billy Hamilton. So
And if you could get was it September of 2020?
September 2020, Alberto.
Oh, you need a lefty
Damn.
killer? Woo!
Damn. So there's your first edition of the Rhino Report.
All right.
I like this.
I like it, man. I like it. It's. I don't have to talk that much, so I like it.
And I usually don't talk, so this is kind of like
Yeah.
open the box, Andrew. You got to speak now.
Anyways, I think we're gonna end it off here. Yeah, so that was us, kind of our launch stream of our new channel. If you guys have not hit that sub button on the Mets Weekly channel, please go and do that right now. Put on the post notifications. We'll also have maybe some extra content on that, maybe in a few months, but as of right now, we're just gonna stick to doing the weekly streams. So yeah, lots of fun stuff coming in the future. Next week, we most likely will not have an episode since it is Christmas week and everything. After that, I am planning a pretty awesome stream for us. So we'll get you guys updated on that. And other than that, that's pretty much it. I'll let these guys close out what's left of everybody. Frank About Sports, let's start with you.
Yes, like everyone else, once Christmas is over, I really get to, kind of relax, have more time. I definitely can make some more videos. So be on the lookout for that. The other stuff is coming. So thank you for having me, and get this lockout over with soon, please.
I like it.
All right, Elias.
Yeah, Big Al with Banter Media. Check out the channel. Hopefully we'll get some good stuff up there soon. And happy holidays to everybody.
All right, Andrew Acevedo.
Yeah, Rhino Hour tomorrow. If you have not watched Spider-Man No Way Home, please don't watch. I'm going to just full spoiler talk. Just watch it after you watch the movie. Just again, you don't watch it live. It'll be around 9 o'clock. It'll be later because I'm gonna watch it. The only showing is at 7 o'clock, so it'll be a little later for the East Coast. Also talk about AEW last night. Again, Rhino Hour. Then MLB The Show Gaming. 99 Trey Turner. That's coming this weekend. I got him last night, so that gameplay will come out this weekend. But me and Metsfan might have some potential content coming, not on this website, but a different website. Who knows?
Pornhub. All right, so
Get the hub, baby.
guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, once again, sub to the new channel, sub to the other 6 channels as well that are involved with this show every week.
Join
Other
the
than
Discord.
that, yeah, guys,
Follow
we'll
us
see you
Twitter.
guys not next week, but the week
on
after that.
Twitter.
And LFGM.